Huh? I think I just fucked up. Oh god. Oh, for a second there I fucked up like my voice setting completely, I think. That's cool. Thanks, OBS. I wonder what that sounded like. Did that just become really, probably just became really low. If it became really loud, that would have been kind of funny. The fuck was I gonna say? What a badass moment for like the standards of, you know, SNES storytelling that the K. Rool fight is in the first Donkey Kong. I have really no recollection of like what I was even like, what I even said when I streamed Donkey Kong Country 1. But the K. Rool fight is quite like badass in that game. Like you think that it's just gonna be like stupid with, you know, the little dinky part of the start of the song. And then the fake credits roll and you find out that it was actually a jape all along. It's pretty good moment. Pretty cool thing that they did there. But anyway, time to play Monkey Kong 2. Just because, I don't know, I felt like it. I was thinking about this game recently. Ever since I heard it compared to Sonic 3. And I like this game. The music is really good. It looks very pretty. And it's like, it's fun. It's fun-ish. It is the hardest of the 3 first Monkey Kong games. And it's kind of like bullshit, a lot of it. like just kind of annoying difficulty, and the controls are weird and slippery, and hitboxes make no sense at all. But it's fun. I could probably play it. I'll preempt the stream with I'll probably rewind this a lot, not save but like rewind a lot, just because I'm just like here to like enjoy the game. I'm not here for like the full Diddy challenge. Look at that. It says Diddy's Kong quest, like conquest, and also it's his quest to become a Kong, I guess. It's not a Diddy Kong's quest. It's not his quest. It's his conquest. Very strange. Hello, Hubert. Welcome to the stream. How's it doing? Yeah, I think I can like beat this game. I'll do the cheat to get out the coin real quickly at the start, and from that on, it's just smooth sailing. I can just beat the game. Let's see the game's volume. It's at 7. I think that is good. I think that's a reasonable volume. If it isn't, speak up or foreverly shut up. I don't know what I'm saying. What is Donkey Kong Country 2 all coin cheat? I actually opened this and then I closed it again. Oops. There's a video from a chap with a very bad microphone on YouTube telling you how to do this cheat. It's very convoluted, in fact. It's like, this truly feels like a fucking playground lie if you're not aware of this, which I feel most people are pretty aware of this little cheat you can do in this game. Alright, the first thing is enter the cabin and then leave. Okay, and I also have the power of rewind to do this. Let's see. Alright, so here, enter it. This is so stupid. This is actually like ridiculous. This is like some developer, like Mario Maker developer, like DevDar type design. Alright, then you jump over the bananas, right? This is like 2 FPS. Okay, break that, kill that rat with the, alright. God, this is so ridiculous. Alright, okay, ignore this rat, pick this up, kill this rat, pick up these bananas without killing the Kremlin, I think, right? Then I go back, ignore the rat again, ignore the 2 bananas, and then pick up the balloon, and then do it again? Oh! Do you also have to pick up the barrel? Alright, sure, why not? I'm doing... I don't want to, like... I'm not actually able to, like, listen to what this guy is, like, saying. Because, like, his microphone is, like, atrocious. But I will do exactly as he is doing in the video. So you go in. You gotta jump over the map. Gotta jump over the map. Don't touch it. Pick that up. Go out. Let me just, like... I can rewind it. If I fuck it up anyway. Alright, ignore that. Get that. He picks up the barrel and then picks up the bananas. Maybe he's just improvising it. The dog is barking. I really hate that dog. Alright, let's see. Pick up this. Don't kill that guy. Kill this guy. And then just go back in here, right? Is that good? Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, and here's the lore of the game. I've kidnapped that lumbering fool, Donkey Kong, and you'll never see him again. Har har har. Captain K. Rool. Really cool. I actually quite like this depiction of K. Rool in these few first games, where he's just kind of like a weird, eccentric asshole. Like, he just really hates Donkey Kong and like wants him to suffer and like steals his shit and him in this game. And like he like wears like various like weird like costumes. Like in this game he's a pirate. In Donkey Kong Country 3 he's like a mad scientist and shit. In Donkey Kong 64 he's like a wrestler and also like fucking Darth Vader. Ow, it's really silly. But yeah, if you didn't know about that fucking strange cheat code, you do that to get every single DK coin or whatever, pirate coin, whatever the fuck they are called. It's like, otherwise you have to like go pick them up in every level, and I think that's what unlocks the true ending of the game, like the true final boss against in the Kremlin car, like the final K. Rool fight, which is really like easy. Also, it's like one hit. That's how you unlock that, but I don't have the patience to do that on stream or off stream, so I'm not doing that. I'm just the cheat is there if you just want to play the game. I think there's also no reason to get these coins, right? Or these pirate coins, you need them to save the game, right? That was a decoy coin back there, back in that little bonus stage. If you like go down there, that's where the fucking DK coin is, which is kind of shitty because that's a little missable, like that's a little missable mini game, and they hid like a crucial collectible in there. That's not, you can't do that. Respect the villainship. Yeah, I like how he's just like, again, like a weird, like Gabriel describes this, my friend Gabriel describes this as how Bowser is in the Mario games, where he's just like a heel, like a wrestling heel, where he's just like, he really plays the bad guy and enjoys doing that. That's kind of the same with K. Rool. Like he just really enjoys being evil. Like he just really respects the hater like grind set. Alright, rocks. What was I gonna say? I like that they innovated upon like a couple things in this game over the first Monkey Kong, and it's so pointless, but I kind of really like the feature of oh, that's dismount. I really like the feature. Oh god, no. Okay, I really like the feature of like charging your animal friends like attack, and also like doing different moves. In the first Donkey Kong, you just like all the animals only have one move, like they all only do one thing. This thing also auto attacks, but in this game they like in their like quest to innovate, they gave you like a charge for the rhino. The spider has like a platform spit if you do the alternate button. This snake like jumps high, which is like replacing the frog. It's neat. Lots of like neat things about these games. Like so much like how's it called? So much of these games is like trying to like push the envelope of like platformers. Like Rare was like kind of crazy. They were kind of like ahead of their time whenever they were doing shit. Be that like this or N64. Even though oh, the fuck's happening? Even though like sometimes their games could be kind of like overbearingly like annoying. I don't need those. Can be like kind of overbearingly annoying or like too hard. They were kind of like crazy with it. Like all the consoles and games they worked for, they were always like just trying to outdo themselves. And also apparently like it's like a story that they tell that Rare had like 2 subsidiaries or whatever in like 2 different spots, and they would like exchange like notes between each other and like always be trying to one up the other one. Like Rare of one place was like always trying to one up the one from the other place, and therefore like in this sort of like inner like competition, they're always like going like crazier and crazier with the games they made or something like that, and that's really fun. I also really love this song. The song is, ow! The song is, you know, just kind of like a little ambient track, but it's very, like, beautiful. Donkey Kong games, they have, like, sometimes they just have, like, weirdly, oh, cool. They have, like, weirdly beautiful music in them, like this and Sticker Brush Symphony and Aquatic Ambience from the first one. Like, these silly fucking games about just monkeys, like, playing around and fighting crocodiles. Sometimes we have, like, extremely, like, atmospheric, like, beautiful tracks like this. And it's kind of, like, awesome that, like, they gave, like, this much of a shit. Like, you could make the monkey game just really, like, silly and have, like, a bunch of monkey sounds music. But they didn't. They really... These games feels like they're, like, you know, they're trying to make fun games, but it also feels like they're trying to, like, I don't know, make art. Like, they're trying to be really kind of, like, fancy with it. If it wasn't clear for this whole, like, you know, pre-rendered, like, what's it called? Pre-rendered sprite. You know how it is, like, with Donkey Kong games. Like, they made all these, like, digital, like, 3D models and then scanned them into little, like, 2D sprites that you could use on the SNES. And that's why these games look so unique compared to, you know, average, like, pixel art from the SNES era. They look like this because they're like compressed down actual like 3D models they made, which makes them look kind of unique. People call them like dated because of it. People say like, oh, these games look crusty nowadays, but I think that it kind of holds up. Like this kind of look like if I didn't like tell you, if you're not like that well versed on the SNES or like games, and I told you that this game was all sprite work, like I told you that this is all just extremely detailed and like smoothly animated, like just pixel art that they made for the SNES, you would believe me, right? But it isn't. It's like actual, like, oh cool, it's actual 3D models and shit, which is really novel They wanted to do something like crazy and experimental of these games, and it paid off. Isn't it also like a story that Miyamoto like told that he like oh wait, no, I'm like conflicting two stories. I was thinking of the story where when one of like some like game on the SNES or maybe NES was like, there was music made by like the Fallen brothers, like Tim Fallen and his brother. Like there was a song in one of those games that they composed for that was so crazy that Miyamoto was like, you didn't compose this for the SNES, you cheated. Like you didn't actually compose this on our console, you are the fucking liar. And then he played it on the console, and Miyamoto was like, bro, what? And that's a really funny story too, that like these are like, you know, like these other like really talented people like the Fallen brothers, but this story is different. I think it's just like Miyamoto wanted Yoshi's story to look like this, to look like, you know, pre-rendered 3D graphics like this, like for Yoshi's Island. They essentially wanted to make it look like Yoshi's story on the N64. Like that was the original idea for that, apparently. And Miyamoto wanted to look like that because like this was like, the Donkey Kong games were so impressive that he got jealous of it, apparently. Like he was like, what the fuck, those Rare guys, how they're doing that, I want something like that. And people were like, no, Miyamoto, we're not making Yoshi's Island 3D, we're making it like crayon. And then I was like, okay. Clearly, you know, I'm changing some, I'm adding some like colorful like details to the story, but like apparently that's the general like outline of it, which is really funny that like Miyamoto was fucking seething over like how cool the Donkey Kong series looked, that he was like, I want that for my game. It could be true also, you know, it could be just like a rumor, but I choose to believe that it is true because it's funny. Oh wow, interesting. Good thing I don't need the fucking Kremlin coins. I think they're called Krem coins. Very apt name, because you know they are coins that have Kremlins on them. I'm in a good mood. This game rocks. I'll probably be less in a good mood once I get to like the final worlds and this becomes like cockcake, but for the time being I'm quite having fun. This game rocks. I have like very fond memories of playing this with like my cousins, like this and like Donkey Kong Country 3. Like I played it with my cousins on like the living room of our grandma's house, like with their like PS2 on SNES station. And they would like play the game, and I would, you know, look at them play because I was too stupid to play video games. And like all the music, all the visuals in this game, the sound effects, it all just like brings me back to like playing it with them at that time, and it's beautiful. It's like nostalgia. Hello, Francisco Garcia. Welcome to the stream. I had to like revert to Portuguese for that. That was automatic. I couldn't not do that. I think they're crusty, but makes them still good, because absolutely no one would ever do that for pixel art except Toby Fox. There is oh god, I was supposed to use that barrel. There is like a particular, like, I guess it's not all the games they do look like that, but what is their name? I don't remember their name. It's like something with an S, I think. But the developers of, I think it's maybe like Siactro Game or something. The creators of Tori 3D, oh my god. The creators of Tori 3D and Kiwi 64 and like those games, they made a little game called Beeny, Beeny, Beeny. It's a game about a little bee, and it has these graphics. Like, it has very faithful, pre-rendered like Rare-esque graphics, you know, like oh shit, I'm invincible, forgot, of like, god damn it, essentially just looks like this, like, you know, like a retro throwback to this specifically. It's a very simple little like arcadey game about like a little bee climbing a tree, but it looks almost exactly like this. It's pretty like impressively like genuine to the sort of like era and graphics. And most specifically Rare. There aren't that many games that look like this. I can think, you know, like this Rare games like Donkey Kong Country, Killer Instinct is also like pre-rendered 3D. Oh my god, hi Grandma Kong. Wrinkly Kong. Good, I don't need to save right now. Oh, the first save is free? Sure. Wait, this isn't, oh no it is. Okay, save the game. Good. Oh shit, crazy. Like rarer games, Killer Instinct and stuff, oh, wait, what? No, I don't want to save again. Stop! How do I leave? It's with my coins. No. Oh, I gotta like leave here. Yeah, leave college with a K. Good. Area Guardian. They don't call it a boss. It's an area guardian. Tomba on the PS1 is also, I'm pretty sure, like 3D pre-rendered graphics, like, you know, like 3D turned 2D sprites shit. Mischief Makers, I think, is also that pre-rendered 3D, I'm pretty sure. What else? I can't think of any more. I'm certain there's more. It's just Rare kind of like, I think, pioneered this. I don't think there was anything else that looked like this before DKC trilogy. But there are other ones that do that. Nowadays, you know, not unless it's like a retro game. Video games, like, now video games can just do 3D. We don't need to like flatten the 3D into 2D so that it can fit the consoles. They can just be 3D. But there is something kind of unique about this, like the way that everything looks kind of like either plasticky or like shiny and rubbery. Everything looks very kind of toy-esque, or like, I don't know. No, yeah, like little toys, like little rubbery figures. In fact, I wonder if like they had toys for this game like back when they were like, you know, fresh and new. But they should have like little Diddy Kong, like a little bouncy Diddy Kong you can like throw on the wall and it bounces around like shit, like a lot. That'd be cool. There's also the rare like thing of putting little eyes on everything. Like they had a very particular way of like generic little enemies or like objects had like little googly eyes. The googly eye thing, oh god, the googly eye thing is more so for Banjo-Kazooie and like the N64 games. Like having little googly eyeballs on top of objects was more of it was more of their N64 era like thing, like with Conker and Banjo and stuff. But they still have a very, oh god damn it, they still have a very particular way of like designing little like animal characters and like enemies in these games. Like I always like thought about this, like why are the enemies, god damn it, why are the enemies in like Donkey Kong Returns so like kind of generic to me? Like they just look like little gross like Pixar animals. I really don't like them. Like what makes them different from the like rare enemy designs? Because like that's just a manta ray. That's not like a special looking like creature. But I think it's just like in part like this, you know, pre-rendered 3D look makes just makes everything have like a sort of inherent like stylization to it. And also just the way they like drew the way they like modeled and designed like animals was just very funny. Like just like look at these things, they just look very funny. Like they have very sort of silly like 2D cartoon sort of principles to them, and but you know they look 3D, and I think that's what makes them like unique. And they also usually have like really silly names. Like rarer enemy names are really something special. Oh shit. Huh. What are these for? Didn't I? No, I'm pretty sure that cheat just lets you like get to the end of the game. I don't think the DK coins do anything. Maybe they're just like for gamer score. God, that rocks. It's very fun that when you beat a level as Diddy Kong, he like raps a little bit, and Diddy Kong plays her like badass guitar. Yeah, look at that. I got the DK coin. That. What is the difference between the DK coin and the Cramp coin? I have no clue. What was I talking about? Rareware. They were good with enemy design and like character design. Even the boss fights in these games, like, oh shit, Snake. Even the boss fights in these games are just like bigger versions of like a different enemy usually. Like in the first Donkey Kong game, it was all that. In this, they are like a little more unique. In this, it has the fucking, what's it called? The crow of this era is just like a bigger version of a little crow enemy that you see later in the game. It's just like a big version of a normal enemy, but it still like feels pretty unique and like looks cool. And has like a unique boss mechanic to it also, which is like the whole like egg throwing thing in that boss fight. It's just badass. I'm waiting until they fucking throw in like Jib Jig. What is that song? I think it's called Jib Jig. Actually, have they played that yet? I feel like they've only played this one level song for like every level I've done. But I remember the Snake level having that other song. I fucking love that song. Oh god. That other song in the Spirit level that's... Hey, where's my... Oh! Snake. the other song in the Spirit level is a remix of Gangplank Galleon from the first Donkey Kong game, but like all the evilness from that song has been removed and replaced with like being like a little ragtime, like a little like chipper ragtime tune, and that's just so fun. Also, these like this pirate ship we're in is the same pirate ship as the end of Donkey Kong Country 1. Like in Donkey Kong Country 1, right at the very end, K. Rool like lands his ship on DK Island and like, you know, like fucking like calls Donkey Kong for a 1v1. And in this game, you start out in the ship that the first game like ended in, and then you get into Crocodile Island, which is where the Kremlings live. That's like so cool. That's not really like these games don't really have much of like a story, but their like setting is like very fun. How you like go, you know, from like DK Island to this game kind of like organically between the two games, because in this game like DK is like kidnapped and like brought to this place, so you like Diddy Kong has to come here to like save him and shit, while in the first game they're invading DK Island. It's very cool, very fun. Big fan of that. Can I break this on anyone? On anything? Oh, god damn it. Okay. I didn't even know you could go down there again without the, oh my god, without the snake. I don't remember the snake's name. Rattly or something? Because it's a rattlesnake. I don't remember all the animal buddy names, but don't you worry, because they will tell us at the end. All these games always end on a credits like enemy call. What's it called? Enemy roll call. Which I really enjoy that. As someone who enjoys stupid enemy names, I really appreciate that. Like being able to know what these stupid little things are called. That's a zinger right there. These things are called zinger. They, again, just a generic bee, technically, but like, it looks weird and spiky and like fucked up and kind of scary. It's like the scariest enemy that they have in this, like, in these first 3 games. And it looks cool, it's like memorable, even though it is just a weird bee wasp. I just thought those were scary as a little kid. I think, oh god, I think they tried making like the general vibe of DKC3, I feel, is like they tried making the game more like friendly, less sort of like grimy. This game is very grimy. Like this is the grimiest of the first like trilogy. Oh shit, hi Funky Kong. Let's hear the music. Badass. This is like the most grimy of the trilogy, while DKC3 is kind of like the most like sort of colorful and friendly. And even the bees in that game aren't zingers who look like scary and spiky. They're the buzzsaws, and they look kind of like cartoonish and stupid. What is Funky Kong for again? Oh yeah, it's just to like fast travel to worlds, right? I didn't pick up my water, and I'll have to do that, but I will fight this boss first. Crow's Nest with a K. Everything is fucking with a K in this game, between the Kongs and the Kremlings. I actually really like that bit too at the end of DKC1, which is like they have the fake credits like play, and it's all the name of like various Kremlings, and it's all like a K. Like they have like, you know, credit for like animation commanding, but like instead of a C, instead of like every instance of a C is replaced with a K, so it'd be like commanding with a K. Animation commanding, that's not a real position that's like that animators like are in, I don't think. That's not a real like game development like profession. Like, can I pick these up? No, they hurt me, right? Yeah. Pretty simple boss fight. Honestly, a pretty big step up from the boss fights in the first Donkey Kong, honestly. Like in DKC1, the boss fights were fine, but they were kind of like boring and not like, again, the enemies were just bigger versions of regular like small enemies. Like the boss were just a bigger like naughty, a bigger like crow, a bigger zinger. Oh shit, here we are. Crocodile Quadrant. It was all, you know, kind of like very plain. In this game they have more like to them, even though there's some annoying boss fights in this, like the bee. I gotta get my water real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, I did it. Can't believe I forgot to do it before the stream. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. Rah. Ugh. Okay. I like that, like, this whole game is like, I guess in the DKC1 you also like, you like climb up DK Island, like you go from the bottom of like the jungle to like the top of like the mines and shit, and like isn't the final like world like just a cave level? In this game you like go again like from the bottom to up, but in Crocodile Island, because you know Crocodile Island is like evil and inhabited by the evil Kremlings, everything is very sort of dark and kind of like fucked up. And here's an unusual thing. World 2 in this game is a lava world, that's a really, really cool, weird visual of like a sunken ship in a fucking volcano. But I feel like this is pretty unusual for like a platformer. Like, typically, you know, platformers kind of go like, some usually go like a pretty traditional way, like, oh, first level, grass, second level, like, I don't know, cave or desert or ruins or something. This game goes pirate ship, then lava cave. This whole game feels very hostile. Like, again, because this whole game is like an incursion into enemy territory. Like, you're a little Kong, like I don't think Diddy Kong is like a child, but he is like a sort of young chimp. And oh my god, you're like entering like enemy territory on this fucked up island inhabited solely by your enemies. And they really do a good job at making this whole place feel sort of unsafe and like inhospitable. Like, if it's not clear from you, like immediately going into a lava cave like as the second world. And I hear people say like, oh, this game is like so scary because it's like, it's from the perspective of Diddy Kong, who's like kind of like afraid of Crocodile Island. That's why this game is so much more like you know, like dark and not I don't mean dark as in like, oh, this is so dark and fucked up. I mean literally in brightness dark. Like, this game has so much like thick shadows in it. Like, this level is a pretty good example. Like, so much of this game is just like dark, like not bright, you know, like like just like full of like shadows and like just low brightness, and everything's kind of like grimy and fucked up. And it really sets the mood for Crocodile Island. I also like the weird, I still want like weird like level themes in a platformer. Level like 3 in this game is like a beehive mixed with a theme park, which is not very normal. Also, very abnormal. Like, I don't feel like you can say that many, oh god, like many other games have that particular combination of like level theming, like circus, roller coaster, like carnival ride world mix of beehive. Like, it's weird because they're not even connected. Like, in the B world you'd go like, you're in B world, then like you leave and go like outside of the like B like cave, and then you're just inexplicably in like a theme park full of like carnival rides. It's Rare just kind of like doing whatever the fuck they want with their games, and like kind of pays off. Like, think about their games, they really don't follow like much of a consistent theming. Like, the only unifying theme in this game is monkeys and crocodiles, and the rest is like whatever the fuck goes. Like, they would do that a lot. Like, think of like Conquer. In 1 second you're like in a dinosaur land. Oh my god. Hi, Clubba. I don't remember what it's like for either. I think this is fight him. Alright, cool. It's weird that they talk to. I feel like you wouldn't really see like a platformer, like a SNES platformer, have like written dialogue, like characters are actually like talking to you, but these games do. Like in Conquer, you go from like a ancient like Unga Bunga land to just like a spooky like mansion or the fuck, or like an underwater base, and like kind of the same, you know, like Banjo-Kazooie. They all feel like very sort of what is the word? Disparate? Not desperate. Different. They feel like very different. They feel very different and sort of not the opposite of unified. They feel disjointed, but in a good way. There you go. I also like this song. I think the song is called Mining Melancholy, also with a K, which is very funny. Another just like very sort of ambient, sort of unwelcome like song. And the little metal like orchestral hits in this song sound like pickaxes like mining away at rocks, which is really cool. Cause this is the mineshaft level. Pretty cool. Oh god. In most like mine levels, you're also always ascending, which is kind of neat. This game is very vertical, I feel. Like, the first Donkey Kong is very sort of just, you know, go left or go right. Like, it's just, you know, it's like pretty horizontal standard stuff with some, oh my god, with some barrels like here and there. While this game, it feels like you're always climbing up the levels. Like, oh god, like in the ghost ship level with like the rising water and shit. And, you know, even that first world, all the levels were very up or very down. I feel like that's kind of this game's like defining trait, to like sort of differentiate it from the first one, is that it's very vertical. Pretty neat. Oh! No. No, I'm fine, I win. Alright. It's also very humorous that I think every enemy in this game is just like a Kremlin that already existed in the first Donkey Kong, but like pirate themed now. Like that, fuck. Like that's what is that name? That's Clump. That's like Clump from the first one, but now he's like a pirate captain and he has like a big cannon. That's pretty funny that like all the Kremlins are just the same as they were before, but now they're wearing like pirate clothes because they're like with the whole pirate theming. Even though they already had a pirate boat in DKC1, only now they're really like committing to like looking like pirates, which is very funny. Like that was Crusher. I think they all have different names too. Like once they're pirates, they have like different names in this game. Like Crusher isn't called Crusher, it's called like, I don't know, Captain Crummy something. That's not true. That's also not like that's like not the naming scheme. K. Rool is the, god damn it, K. Rool is the only one that gets like a title. That thing that just happened there, guess that's a good point to get into some of the negatives of these games. Hitboxes, how do they work? The hitboxes in these games, you know, 3D like pre-rendered graphics look great, really nice like stylization to your game. However, big drawback, hitboxes don't make a lot of sense. Like, it's very difficult to sort of tell in these games, like, where your character can be, like, touched or not. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes any sense. Like sometimes it's hard. Oh, shit, I can't refly. Oh, I got it anyway. Like, it's hard to tell if you, like, brush against an enemy, how close you can get before they will actually hurt you. Because your character isn't, you know, like, their sprite work isn't sort of perfectly, like, square, like, you know, pixel art. So, see, that happens. It's hard to tell, like, when, like, your attack will connect or when their attacks will connect with you. And that makes them kind of, like, hard to play. And I feel like that's the main thing that, like, kind of, the main trouble that people have, like, going into these games, like people who maybe didn't play them as kids and like try as adults and don't like them. I feel like it pretty regularly like would boil down to the physics and the hitboxes. The physics are also good, like the platforming like controls are pretty tight, but there's also like a weird kind of like floatiness to your jump in these games that's kind of hard to like, it's kind of hard to quantify. You have a lot of air control, but also you move kind of fast. Like, it's kind of getting into, like, Spelunky territory a little bit. Like, almost. Not really. If you've played, like, Spelunky, you know how that feels like. It's not like that. Not at all. Stupid. Captain Crummy is my favorite DK character. Captain Crummy. Just a Kremlin called Crummy maybe would be like a real rare character they would make. Like, oh, he's just called Crummy. Dear God. Leave me alone, Zinger. Am I in a bad cycle or what? Oh, no, it's fine. What was I gonna say? Forgot. No. What was I gonna say? Crummy. Hitboxes, how they work. Good question. I don't remember. I forgot. Hey, what? Oh, okay. Oh my God. Also, like, I'll really try to keep, oh my god, what? Oh, right. Kong-specific barrels. I forgot about that. That's a weird mechanic. I'll try, like, keeping, like, rewinding and, like, rewinding and, like, scumming to, like, a minimum. But like if I have 0 lives and like there is no save point anywhere, and like it'll just like cause me like a great loss of progress, I will just rewind because I have it like I have it available, I have it bound, and I just want to play the game. I'm not like I don't think I ever beat any Donkey Kong game without cheating like once. Like all of these I've needed to like cheat at some point or another, because you know they're NES hard or SNES hard, I guess. They're retro games. They're difficult because they had to like waste your time a lot, so it would feel like you got your money's worth of the video game. But thankfully, because of modernity, we don't have to put up with that. We can just cheat, which is good. It's very, very peaceful. I was gonna say something about like, oh yeah, I said like, you know how Spelunky plays. This is nothing like it. I did the fucking intro to a CD the animation. Me and Puko have been watching CD the animation, the little like new anime that's like based on the Nichijou creators, like other manga or whatever. And it starts out with like, this is the myth of like the bird that turned to stone or whatever. And this is the story of a city that has nothing to do with that bird. Which is a pretty funny bit. I did the same thing right there. Oh god. Also makes me think of what is it called? Agamenon Entertainment or whatever. Agamenon Counterpart, where it's like a little stupid horror video, like weird old internet, like just disturbing, like horror little thing. It also reads like a shit post. At the start of it, it has like the warning. It's like a warning on a VHS tape. It's like on the year 1,000,000,000 researchers have found this tape, and its contents have never been revealed to the public. What you're about to see has nothing to do with that tape. And then he plays the little scary like horror video. That's a really like good joke to like make. Is like this and that. There's this information about this thing, and now what you're gonna see has nothing to do with it. It's pretty good. Hi, seal. The freezing breath seal that makes the lava water. Classic. Yeah, man. Yeah, Rare. Sure, man. Yeah, sure. You got it. Like, shit just happens in these games. It's great. It's that very sort of like old mascot platformer sensibilities of just anything can fucking happen at any point. Like there really isn't a lot of a whole deal of logic because they don't need it. Like, you know, stuff like Rayman, like, yeah, here's the Bandland, the world of instruments in the sky. That's very like, Rayman is very like rare coded in that way of like just doing whatever the fuck and like just little scribbles having fun like in a weird like whimsical world that doesn't make any sense at all. It's great, pretty good. These games also they kind of like throw gimmicks at you like crazy usually. Like I think by like DKC3 every level has like a unique gimmick of some sort. In this game it's like not quite there yet, but most levels have like some sort of weird, unique, like one-off, like strange, like gimmick for you to do. Like in this one, it's the seals. There's like the levels where you gotta feed the fish, or you know, the levels where like I don't know. Is there like lights out levels in this? I don't remember. I know in the first one it does. Like levels where you need the little parrot or the anglerfish. No, actually, the anglerfish is in this game. I remember that because there's like a flashing effect of the anglerfish in this game that they had to remove from the NSO version, which is really funny because like it caused like photosensitivity problems because it's like a bright flash for like 2 seconds in your screen, and because it like you gotta turn around a lot, you see it a lot, so it like hurts your like eyes. I've always been kind of scared of that, you know, of like I've never like had any sort of like epileptic like response to anything, like, you know, like photosensitivity epilepsy thing, and I don't think anyone in my like family or anything has ever like had a history of that, which I think, you know, that's what like all the warnings in like video games say, like, oh, if you or a loved one has like prior history with seizures, you should be careful with this game. I never had that, but like I'm always afraid like seeing stupid shit on the internet, like what if just one day my brain snaps and like at random one time I see like one too many flashing cars on my screen and I just start dying. Like what if that happens? That's a scary thought. I don't like that. Guys, want to see something cool? You guys want to see the cool gift that I made yesterday? After the Pepsi Man stream? Where is it? Where did I put it? There it is. People have been saying that I'm on my hyperfixation, like my Pepsi Man hyperfixation era, even though I've only like talked about Pepsi Man for like 1 day and a half so far. But I really like this little commercial. I really like this little weird fucking wind-up Pepsi Man. He's pretty big if you like think about his size like compared to that Pepsi can. He's pretty big. Anyway, I just pulled that up because I was drinking water. Cool. All right. Rocks. I also love this map song. Again, very sort of ominous and like scary. This map song is like pretty I feel like this is pretty common like YouTuber music. Like if the YouTube reviewer that you're watching is like angry at the video game, they'll play this song and like rant about it. Red Hot Ride. Oh, is this the fucking balloon level? I don't like this one. Mostly just because it's like a like semi-auto scroller. Yeah, it is. How do I... There we go. I always like this little sound too. It's very just a little monkey sound. In Donkey Kong Country 1, that sound is like different between DK and Diddy Kong. Like for Diddy Kong, it's like a little like a little small monkey sound, and for Donkey Kong, it sounds a little more like deep because you know he's a big monkey, a big gorilla. In this game, because you're playing as two little stupid like baby monkeys, it always makes that same sound. Oh, can I speed it up? I did not know that. Fuck. I can't kill that guy. Oh, never mind. Isn't this... Yeah, that's the fucking guy that steals your bananas. Oh, god damn it. Can he respawn? I also really like the sounds these fucking weird barrel gremlins make. Like, it's not enough that they make like a weird like screeching sound when they show up, which I guess is supposed to be like a vocalization of them. Like that... like, that's them like... screaming at you, but then when they like skid around, it makes like a fucking car like skidding sound. Like they have tires, like actual like drifting sounds coming from them, even though they're like just a crocodile. It's very, very, you know, cartoony. Like Fred Flintstone, like, oh god, slips around and like he makes little cartoon sounds. This is a surreal visual, isn't it? A rhinoceros being like ridden, being rode, like riding. Never thought about that in the past. A monkey riding a rhinoceros on a fucking hot air balloon in a volcano. It's pretty good. You could make this into like surrealist art in like the 1950s, or I don't know, a little earlier than that maybe. That's like something that I never think about unless I'm actually playing a Donkey Kong game. Is Rambi has an auto attack when you like touch enemies. Like you have the choice to like do this little, you know, like ram thing, but if you just touch an enemy with him, he'll like do it anyway. He'll like insta kill it without you pressing anything. When you're just looking at like footage of you know this game being played, it's like you don't think about it because you're not controlling it. But when you're actually playing it, you feel that you're not having to press the button. It's kind of weird to me. Like, oh god, it's a thing that I only think about if I'm actually playing the game. Kind of odd, bit weird in it. What is I should have kept the barrel, I think, something like that. It's very good not having to worry about the fucking coins or the ladders. The ladders only give lives, which, you know, you want lives if you are bound by them, but I'm not because I have rewind and, you know, it's fine. But these games are like, I feel like they're mostly pretty forthcoming with the secrets. Like I want to say fewer of them are like impossible to intuit than not. Like, oh god, like I think there are a couple like bullshit secrets in these where like you truly could not see it coming unless you already knew about it. But like most of them have some sort of telegraph if you like explore a little bit. Oh god, that is scary, huh? Oh no. Oh. Is this? Oh, okay. Alright. Scary fucking mechanic, I will say. It's again mostly because the hitboxes are weird. Like, it's weird to judge where you're gonna fall in this little weird blimp. You know, I'm no scientist, but like a little plastic balloon thing, I think this would melt. In fact, I think that everything that is on display on screen right now would just melt if like anywhere near lava. Like this lava is hot enough to like create like gusts of like steam that propel you upwards. That would kill you. I don't know if you know, but lava isn't just like, oh, I touched lava, I'm like burning, I'm dying. Lava is really hot. If you're anywhere near it, it like gives off like a searing fucking air that I think would like already like cause you like a bit of burning. And that's pretty close. That's a lot of lava. What is this? Video game logic? Squawk's Shaft. Very mature. I forgot about that. For some reason, reading that just now, it like brought me like a rush of emotion. Alright, cool. It's the song again. Oh man. Oh, hold up. I gotta be gross for a second. Ooh, good, good. How fun. I'm having a hoot with this. Ugh. I also, at some point, like, I think I will stream DKC 3, because, like, I have, like, fond memories of that one. If anything, I think that, like, Donkey Kong Country 1 is my least favorite of these three. Because this one is, like, even though it's the hardest, it has, like, the most neat stuff. And the third, I just, like, again, like, playing with my cousins on the fucking couch of my grandma's house. Good memories. The first one is, like, it's good, but, like, eh. It has a little bit too many, like, minecart levels for my taste. Oh, God. And, I don't know, it's just... It's, you know, it's the first, like... Oh, God. It's neat for being the first, but also that means that it's the most rough. Like, Donkey Kong Country 1 is rough, and, like... It has all of those levels, like, in the, like, factory level where you gotta, like, be on the little steering wheel, on the little, like... thing you gotta, like, refuel and shit. Levels like that kind of, like, make me, like... Kind of turn me off a little bit from, like, the idea of replaying that game. But what I was gonna say is, besides replaying Donkey Kong Country 3, I also want to play, I think, maybe the GBA version at some point. Not gonna lie, I didn't even fucking know that existed for the longest time. I did not know there was a GBA version of that game. I didn't know the GBA existed for a very long time, too. Like, I think around the time I learned about Warland 4 was when I truly, like, realized that a GBA exists. But the GBA version of DKC 3 is not completely, but pretty different from the SNES version of it. Like, it's... Is it... No, wait, isn't it Donkey Kong Land? Is what it's called? I don't think so. But, like, it's just very different. Like, it has different levels, different, like, gimmicks, and, like, new bosses and shit. It's just very different. It's, like, almost a new game. And it also has, like, all new music as well. But I kind of wanted to check it... I wanted to check that out. I only learned that it existed because Grapefruit played that. Ow. When Grapefruit streamed Donkey Kong Country 3, he didn't play the SNES version at all. He only played the GBA version because that's the one he, like, played growing up. Which, like, that's kind of, like, a crazy, like, thing to me. That's, like, almost like a person from a different, like, parallel reality to my own. Like, a person who grew up not with DKC 3, the version that I knew, but this weird, obscure, like, portable version that is weird and, like, more, like, alien and has, like, different content to it. And I thought that was neat. I did not know it existed before that. I might check it out one day. I've been saying this ever since I was Let's Playing also. When I was, like, back when I was Let's Playing the first Donkey Kong Country, I was saying, like, you know, maybe I should check out the GBA version of it. Because that was back when I found out that the GBA version existed too. Alright. Was fucking Squawks even in Donkey Kong Country 1? I don't think he was. Huh. Never thought about that. Hello, Wyatt. What's up? How's it doing? Like, I feel like most things that are in Donkey Kong Country 1 were, like, kind of kept for the whole rest of the series. Like, going into, you know, the non-rare games. Like, you know, think of, like, Donkey Kong Returns. It has, like, Rambi and Cranky Kong and shit. But it doesn't have, like, Radley from this game or Squitter the fucking spider or whatever his name is. Like, it doesn't really have Donkey Kong, like, 2 or 3 rep in the later, like, non-rare installments. But Squawks, he's in there. Because I guess he's just, like, that iconic. Even though he was only introduced in this game. In the second, not in the first. I never thought about that. Oh. Yeah, man. Good cycle. This control's really weird. These parrot controls are a little strange. You gotta like hold up and jump. And I think that my X button on my fucking Xbox controller is a little fucky. And that means that sometimes it just lets go. Like when I'm trying to just keep it held to like run around, it like lets go of it and I stop running. And that's bad. Oh shit, cleaver's clean? The fuck is a clean? This thing is fucked up. This thing is scary. Look at that. It looks like it's from... Oh! It looks like it's from a Killer Instinct. Like, big time. And, what was I talking about? Shit that just doesn't make a lot of sense? That's a living sword that's being held by a weird spirit fire hand in the lava. Isn't that just delightful? Just, like, yeah, sure. Like, most of the bosses in this are, like, you know, Kremlings or, like... some sort of like animal thing at least, which, you know, that makes sense. We're monkeys, there's like sentient animals in this world, but that's just a fucking demon sword. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, there it is. We got him. Reminds you of Spinal from Killer Instinct. Is that just the very plain skeleton? I really love the very plain skeleton in that game. Like, most of those characters feel very like sort of G.I. Joe coded, like Max Steel G.I. Joe, like action figures. And then you just have a real fucking skeleton. Like, one of the characters is just like a weird, not realistic, but just a regular human skeleton with glowing red eyes and armor. And that's it. That's him. Good. Oh my god. And then it's like, it like loses the little like host hand and then becomes just like a floating like cutlass. That's the name of that sword, right? Cutlass? That's a fucking badass name. If I had a sword, I wouldn't want to call it a sword. I wouldn't call it a cutlass. Oh shit. Cool. Oh, what? Oh, that's the name of like a Jumpman-esque video game character. But you know, it's like it's a lady who like has a big sword. She's the cutlass. And you know, she has a cutlass. That's him. You love his headbang. Headbang? It would be badass if he headbanged too. If he did a headbang. Cutlass and Scimitar are cool as fuck as names. Yeah. Are cool as fuck swords. Cramquay. Beryl Bayou. I love these fucking names. Big fan of the Northern Cremisphere. If you don't know, in DKC 3, the name of the setting, like, you know, like this is Crocodile Island with a K also. The first game is in DK Island, this is in Crocodile Island. And then the third one is in the Northern Cremisphere. Like, you know, like hemisphere, but Kremlin? Cremisphere. It's good, good. Very nice. And the third game is also like, it takes place in Canada. Oh my god. It's this guy. What a fun enemy. Gives us some bananas, fucks off. Good. The sound effects in these games are infectious. Like, so many... Oh, wow, good game design. Wow! It wasn't good enough. It wasn't me-proof. The sound effects in these games are, like, infectious. It makes you, like, want to mimic them. Like, you know, the classic, like, Kremlin in this game, and the... What is the thing called? Cloak with a K? That weird ghost thing? It's like... It goes like, It's pretty good. It's like Dracula. Like, that's not even a fucking Kremlin. That's just a cloak. That's a living, like, that's a ghost, like, clown suit that's, like, flying around. Actually, I think it is a crocodile. It has, like, a little crocodile face inside of it. But it doesn't look like one. Awesome. Oh? Huh. This game also, like, amped up... Oh, shit. The supernatural elements, I guess. There's more ghosts in this game. Between, like, the ghost ropes and these. Hey, can you stop? Stop doing that. Oh. Oh, fuck. I thought you could pick these up. Like Goof Troop. Scary. Alright. You didn't actually rage? Leave my stream? Watching Pepsi Man for long gave you flatulence. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. That stream was very fun. It was sort of Fever Dream-esque. Like, it was just, everyone was kind of feverish doing it, I think. Like, we're fucking talking about Dilbert and just like just doing whatever the fuck and like talking about stupid topic. It was a fun time. It was better than I expected. I was expecting to like play Pepsi Man for 2 minutes and then get bored or angry at it and stop. but it was actually a fun game, and also we really like were on our A game there, like fucking full of steam. I was trying to like work in the phrase like pick up some steam, but I didn't know how to. What a weird gimmick. Fucking do a half moon, half circle, quarter moon. Look at those. Look at those like foreground elements. Gives like the level depth. I never looked at those. Like, I never fucking sat down and like looked at the foregrounds in these games. Pizza Tower does a very similar thing in some levels of like just having weird objects like in front of your view to make the world seem more 3D. Hollow Knight does that too, actually. I don't know why I acted like that thing was gonna hurt me. It doesn't. It does steal your shit though. This song is very chill. Kind of want to add this. Kind of want to add this song to my BRB playlist. Or no, yeah, my BRB playlist. Cog? No, it said KG. Here's my cool Donkey Kong parody for 2001. my Newgrounds parody in 2001. It's like Donkey Kong, but he works for the KGB. Or yeah, and I don't know. It's called DKGB or something. I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll workshop it, and then we'll time travel and go back to 2001 and post the cartoon, and it'll be like an instant classic, like Metal Gear Awesome. Have I played DKC 2 before on the channel? No, I played the first one in a Let's Play, and I also streamed it with Poco, and he had like I think he was playing Isaac on the corner when I was playing DKC 1. This one I didn't, and I don't think I ever beat this game like without like cheating like my way through it, which I don't think I've used a rewind yet, right? I think I've, oh my god, that's scary. I've done this like fully like vanilla so far, I'm pretty sure. That's a scary visual of like this fucking singular walking Kremlin in this dark underwater level. Like, I get, he's a crocodile, he can like breathe underwater, I guess, but like get him out of there. Like, why is he here? Someone save him. I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I also think that crocodiles are freshwater creatures. Are they amphibians? Reptiles? What the fuck are they? I don't think they can be in salt water. Sorry to say. I think that guy is like, he's gonna die soon. Also, here's the epilepsy thing. Don't look at the screen if you have seizure. Ow, because it hurts. It doesn't hurt that bad, but for one scary frame, the screen just turns fully like white, which is not. It's not ideal. It's not Why can't I get those? It's if you do if you turn around too much, it can like kind of start hurt. I can speak. Ugh. It can start hurting your eyes. Don't look at it. Don't look at it for too long. Put on your 3D glasses now. This song is also very cool. Very sort of urgent. It feels very sort of like it should be playing on like an escape sequence. Like the ship is flooding, you're drowning, you gotta get out of here. Except Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong don't actually drown in this game, which is good. But like it feels like it fits that, and stuff like the hot water level feels very fitting for that, for this song particularly. This game also doesn't have this game doesn't have that many songs in it, but it gets like good mileage out of them. Like each world has like one, like 2 or 3 like unique songs for each, but like they make sure to like use them at the very sort of appropriate times that feel fitting and good. Holy shit. I'm not having like that much trouble with this so far, which is good. It's sort of like an experience that I've like had a couple times like streaming games so far is like oh cool. Like a game that I really struggled with as a kid. It isn't as hard as I thought, as it used to be now that I'm playing it older. This has been kind of like that so far. I sucked ass at this when I was smaller, like physically smaller. I was never small. Like I don't think I ever got past like the fucking lava level without like cheating like profusely, like cheating a lot, because like making the jumps and shit was like too hard for me. I've always struggled with that particularly in platformers. like making like tight jumps, cool. Making like tight jumps and like, you know, precision platforming. That was always what I really struggled with as a kid. Like I would fall in pits and shit. Less so like dying to enemies and shit. But I went through that lava world so quickly. Pretty crazy. If I remember correctly, Wyatt, it was in your stream of DKC2 as well that it was like your most unhinged stream ever. Like it was the final DKC2 stream. You're like trying to go for the true ending, and just everyone was like at high spirits that day, and everyone was like going fucking crazy. It was like around from when Puss in Boots 2 came out, and your chat was saying like, "Hey Wyatt, have you watched Pussy Boobs yet?" And like it was also when I told you that in the Japanese version of Donkey Kong 64, K. Lumsy is K. Rool's younger brother. And you're like, no, that's not fucking true. If that's true, I'll fucking stop playing this. And then it was true, and you went to like play Mario's early years instead of Donkey Kong Country 2. And it was like an extended like half-hour bit where you did not play this and instead play Mario's early years. And they were like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm playing Donkey Kong Country 2. And then you went back to it. Very, very good. Very fun. You remember Pussy Boobs. Oh my god, Hedgehog. Hello. What are you doing here? Badass. DKC2 gets hard, but never bullshit, if you know what I'm saying. Well, I think it's like a matter of knowing. Knowing is half the battle. People who really struggle with this game, I've noticed a pattern. It's just like Sonic. Like, Jabroni Mike playing the Donkey Kong Country games is a pretty good example of it. He didn't play them as a kid, and he doesn't like Rare to begin with, so like, he doesn't get the games, so he's not gonna— oh my god, hi Cutlass. So he doesn't really like— he can't really work out the game's like kinks, like he can't really work out like this sort of reservations that the controls have, and like, he doesn't know like what to expect from the level design and such. So he just has like a bad time. But I've kind of like, again, I grew up with these games and sort of always like either seen other people play it or like tried playing them myself. So I have like a general like pretty good outline of like what to do in these games, which gives me like an advantage. And exact same thing with Sonic. If you like give a Sonic game to like an adult who didn't play as a kid, chances are they maybe would not get it. It would just be like, I don't know what is happening with this level design. I am scared. And like, they don't like it. It's just kind of like, some games are just like that. Just not for everyone, I guess. Not easy to get into if you didn't grow up with it as a kid with infinite time, and or isn't a kid with infinite time currently, you know? Oh god, that was almost bad. Look at these fucking cattails, the forbidden hot dog. They're very animated. Or are they? Why are they not moving anymore? It was moving when I wasn't on it. Am I crazy? No, they move when you're not on them, but stop when you are. Oh! Ow. Bad. Losing Dixie Kong in this game is like a pain like no other. Because Dixie Kong has a cool little like propelling, like floating, like hover move. Which is, you know, good for good for you know, tight platform. You can just hover a little. Wow, Diddy Kong is just a guy. He just platforms normally. It feels bad losing her like when you need to do something like a part like this. Although Diddy Kong has like better offensive capabilities, like attacking with Dixie Kong kind of sucks because she holds it above her head, while Diddy Kong holds it in front of him, which is like better for like fighting like enemies with barrels and shit. So they're actually both like, even though they might feel like, oh, Dixie Kong is just like a better Diddy Kong, why would you ever want to be Diddy? That's the reason, he fights better. In Donkey Kong Country 1, it made more sense because because Diddy Kong is the small, nimble one, better for platforming and, you know, sort of being nimble. And then Donkey Kong deals the more is it gonna fall? No. Donkey Kong deals the more damage and shit to enemies and whatnot. Oh, that one does fall. Oh. You know, there's like strategic advantage to like switching between the two. In this game, it's like less so, because honestly, Dixie is kind of just a better Diddy. But it isn't completely mindless. Like, it isn't completely without thought. Like, there is some difference between these two. I think climbing is also better with Diddy Kong than Dixie Kong somehow. But I do not remember how. Okay, so these do fall. Please hurry up. There's no time. Hurry up. I can't Wait, so precious day. I don't remember how that song goes. It's a song from Vib Ribbon. Wait, when will you stream Vib Ribbon? I see you like not because I didn't acknowledge it, but I did see the other day in chat when you said when you're streaming Halo, which you know is not like that's not like feasible for me to play Halo on stream. But when are you playing Vib Ribbon? I'm what's it called? Pulling the cards against you. That is not the expression. I was thinking of like Uno reverse card and also like turn the tables and also like give you a taste of your own medicine, but it came out like that. I turn your cards against you. That's fuck, man. The CD gimmick wouldn't work because you don't have a CD drive. Don't need it. If you have DockStation, you can like. It's kind of weird. If you really like seriously would like to pursue streaming that game, I can tell you how I did it. How I did a custom. Oh shit! It's this song. Here it is. I can tell you how I did it to like get custom songs working when I stream Vib Ribbon. It's like when you use DockStation, you can like burn a little like you can burn an MP3 into like a CD disc on your computer, and then you load that into the folder with DockStation, and that lets you like play through it as if it's a CD, like switch the discs on DockStation and shit. It sounds complicated, but it is actually really rather simple. Simple enough that I could even do it, and I'm really lazy with stuff like that. It's pretty easy and like it's pretty fun to like do the little custom songs, even if they don't like work that well sometimes. It's pretty fun, and yeah, you don't actually need like an official copy of Vib Ribbon to like do the gimmick. Pretty neat. I never it's kind of unfortunate because Mojib Ribbon doesn't have like a translation. Because that one doesn't have a translation, it's harder to like. It has like a level creator built into it. Just like Vib Ribbon, you can like get a CD into Mojib Ribbon and then like write your own sort of like chart for a song. Like you make Mojibri or whatever his name is. Like you can make him rap stuff with an actual text-to-speech. Like you can make him say whatever you want. You can like even try to make him like speak in English. But because that game is Japanese, you have to know Japanese to like work with the tools. Unlike Vib Ribbon, which is simple and also, you know, has the European version. Also, for the record, using the European version of Vib Ribbon is fine if it's your first time playing it. Because, you know, you can read it. It's not in Japanese. But that version has like bad input delay. Like, because of, you know, the whole like British TV thing, that version of the game has like really bad like delay and like lag, which the Japanese version doesn't. So if you actually, you know, want to be able to play the game well, you gotta use the Japanese version for it, unfortunately. It's also a pretty simple game. You can just kind of like memorize what all the menus say, and you can just play it. You can just like, even if you don't understand Japanese, you can just like go through the menus and like know what to do. There's like only a couple of them. There's only like a couple like menu choices to even make. Hello Lolex, welcome to the stream. You just finished Donkey Kong Country. That's crazy. I finished it. I played that game like 7 months ago and I already forgot. That's really scary, like a scary thing about streaming. When I go back to like a stream that's older than like 2 weeks, I'm like, I don't remember anything of this. I don't remember any of these things that I've said in this. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's weird having this like saved like memory of things you did, you know, like things you said, I guess, or, you know, things I did playing a video game. It's weird having these saved memories, but the memory in my brain of these things is no longer saved. Like I can surprise myself with things that I've said in other streams because I don't remember them anymore. Very ephemeral hobby. That is a good way to put it. Losing... Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Now I can do this. I'm goated. I'm snaked. Losing Dixie Kong in the KC3 is like, alright, I'm gonna restart now. Yeah, Dinky Kong is kind of slow and like clunky, huh? Or not clunky. He's just got a big hitbox and is, you know, a slow Donkey Kong-esque character. A DK like Kong. Oh god. This is the song I was talking about, by the way. This song takes the little like Gangplank Galleon like motif at the start. Oh, what the fuck? I got my tongue in a twist trying to hum a song. That's stupid. You know, they took that that fucking like sort of oh shit, that like climactic song from DKC1 and turned it into like this little like ragtime little jig song, and I think it is called like rib jig or gig jib, something like that. It's very fun. Like, not only are these like the same like sort of boats as in Gangplank Galleon, you know, the level in DKC1, but also that song is back here. But because this isn't like a final boss like life or death scenario anymore, the song is very lighthearted and fun. That's just fun. That makes me smile really wide. David Wise is a damn genius. I still also whoa. I still got a part of the reason I wanted to play I wanted to play DKC3 GBA is to listen to the David Wise soundtrack in full. Cause I was thinking about this. I don't have like much attachment to the David Wise version of the, you know, DKC3 soundtrack. The one on GBA, because they had to redo the whole soundtrack for that. I don't really have like that much attachment to it. I really like Rockface Rumble or whatever from that game, but the other songs I don't really like. I don't really have any sort of like attachment to them. And I was thinking about like why, and it's because I've like played and seen DKC3 SNES be played like a lot. So I have the context of the songs in the game, which I feel like with video game music, the context in which a song plays is like pretty important to it too. Like, on top of, you know, it sounding good and being like a good song, it also like, I feel like it being like fitting for the setting of the game currently is like important. Is important too. But I don't have that aspect with the GBA soundtrack because I never played that version. So I only like heard the like soundtrack, you know, separate versions of those GBA songs, not them in their like habitat, the video game. So that's also part of why I maybe would like think about playing that. Alright, let's see. Is this a secret? It seems like a secret. Nope. I thought it was like, you know, the holes in the first one. What a great animation. No? No good? No. I guess it's nothing. What a silly fucking snake this is, huh? I think they replaced Winko or whatever, Winky, the frog in the first game, with the snake for no reason at all. They just didn't like that frog, I think. They're like, Dinky sucks, we're making the snake. Like, I'm pretty sure they make a joke like that in this game. There's like a souvenir of Winky that's like a fucking taxidermied Winky. It's really fucked up, but they just didn't like that frog. And so they made a little jumping snake, which I guess is more unique. Like, you know, it makes more sense for a frog to be jumping than a snake, but this thing is more whimsical, I guess. It's like a little, like, spring snake. God damn it. That's a final, like, that's an endgame boss, that enemy. Dear God. What was I gonna say? Snake? Oh, cool. Oh. Hitboxes. How do they work? I like how green this level is. Look at this fucking, like, lime green, neon, fucking toxic waste green, like, sea down there. What's up with that? What happened? I guess the idea is that, like, Crocodile Island is so fucking dirty that, like, the water is polluted. So, like, while we were, like, out in the, like, other boat, like, in the first, like, ship level, the water was, like, clean because, you know, it was, like, out in the ocean, but because this is inside of like, oh right, this is fucking Kremque, I just remembered. This is swamp water. It's actually kind of silly. It looks like the sea, but it's supposed to be lake water. God damn it. Like, there, you know, look at that. This is a sunken boat in a fucking bayou. But because they only, you know, had this asset for the boat levels, they're like, yeah, reuse the sea, like the first level, like sea, like, you know, ship scenario, but just paint it green so that it's swamp water. And that's why this level looks kind of weird. That's fun. That's funny. It's a little corner they cut there. Hello, Raymond Trump. Like trumpet? Like Trump? Like Fuck. the SNES soundtrack fits DKC better, but the GBA soundtrack is great in itself. That's also another thing. Like even like without playing, even without playing the GBA version, I do think that just in general, the SNES version is more like fitting, and I guess that makes sense because that's the version of the soundtrack that was like made for the game. Like that's what the game was originally envisioned with. Like when they were making it originally on the SNES, they made all of those Evelyn Fisher songs, you know. While the GBA version is like they're like, oh, David Wise, we couldn't put those like original songs into the GBA. The like audio channels were like too fucked up. Like just make a new soundtrack for us. And so I guess he had more of like a creative liberty to like do whatever he wanted. So he made songs that sound cool, but maybe aren't the most like actually fitting for the game because, you know, they were made in post. Because, you know, obviously the GBA part like probably came like a while after the SNES part version, original version. Can I pretty please do this? Dear God. Alright. Vibrating with motion. Hold up, go. Yeah! Wow! This is the hardest thing I've ever done in any game. Damn. Okay. Alright, no more fucking around. Let's lock in. I fucking love this song. I really like it. I never even thought about it as a kid that this is just the game playing Galleon motif. Like it's just it. But then it like spins out into like it's completely unique thing. Have I saved that wrinkly anytime recently? Oh, I can't. Ooh. They were 10 years apart. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of the unique content in DKC GBA, DKC 3 GBA, a lot of it feels very disjointed. Like the new content is like neat and like cool to look at, but it feels like they feel like they are tacked on into an already existing game, because that's what they are. It's literally what they are. It's not saying that it's like bad, but it's just kind of weird. Like the whole like wrinkly Kong tempo in that game is weird. Like just the aesthetics of all the new objects in it feel like just disjointed. Like the weird Croctopus in that the weird Croctopus boss in the GBA version, and like the weird like new like big fucking Kremlin boss and all that, those feel like just a fever dream, like again alternate reality things like added to the SNES version of the game that I already always knew. And it feels kind of foreign and scary, but it's kind of cool in its own right, in being like that weird and sort of alien. I like things that are weird and alien. Don't like the GBA. The soundtrack is weird. It's very compressed. Like I don't blame you. Like, oh, I'm being called. Cool. I don't blame like people who wouldn't like it for being so like. The GBA compression is a lot. Like it's very compressed. Like. They're fun, what's it called? Compositions. They're fun compositions, but their audio fidelity is very, very compromised, of course, because it's the GBA. I personally really like the GBA, like echoey and muffly and crackly. Like ever since I've like enjoyed the Wireland 4 and WireWare and other like GBA soundtracks, I've really been a fan of that. In fact, I would say that some songs from like every song in Wireland 4 and WireWare is better for being compressed. Like when I hear like those like songs uncompressed on YouTube, like it kind of like sounds wrong and bad to me. Like I feel like those songs kind of belong in that like low fidelity audio format at this point. But I understand that that's like, look, that's not for everyone. Really like bad audio like that. Oh, I finally did it. I'm like fucking gamer. No. I only have one snake. Oh. Is this over? It's over. Good. Yay! Oh shit! And I got the right call. Very nice. Why is she squeaking? Oh fuck! What is the thing that monkeys do? Like rats squeak, dogs bark, monkeys howl. They what they do? Ooh, ooh, ooh. they do. Ooh, ooh, what is that? What is oohing? What is a monkey doing? Anyway, WarWare was making DKC4 for GBA briefly, but it got scrapped. And did that become DKC3 GBA? Did they like port over some like weird shit they had planned for that? That would have been a weird video game if they did make a Donkey Kong 4 for GBA. That's crazy. Didn't know that. Frosty Frolics and the GBA soundtrack cracks you up. It's funny sounding? Really now. Hold up. We have all the time in the world. Let's see. Frosty Frolic. I also still really love this song. Frosty Frolic GBA. I'm curious now. Oh my god. Oh my. Huh. Oh, that's actually very not good. What the fuck? Why is it fucking yodeling? Oh wow. What does Frosty Frolic sound on this NES? That's very dissonant. It's very different, like, sound. Wow. that cracked me up. Good. There's also this is the badass one. No, not this one. Where is it? This one. This song rocks. Like I like this one better than SNES Rock Face Rumble. It's like I love this weird chopped up harmonica. It's really cool. Badass. All right. Oh. What is that? Hold on. I'm distracted. Since I'm like on my fucking subscription page. Oh my god. Billion things like being like released right now. Oh shit, Super 10-pin came out. Oh, it's a demo? Wait, what? Huh. Why? You know the guy who made Knight's Try and Snow of Basidia? They made a little bowling game, a new like bowling adventure game hybrid where like you throw the bowling ball and it like slides around like weird scenarios and reaches the destination. Pretty fun. Huh, this ghost ship level is in the bayou. I didn't know that. I didn't remember that is. Whoa! I thought, for some reason I thought there was a ghost ship level in this game. Like one of the worlds is like entirely dedicated to like, maybe there is, no there is. Something like it. There's like a level where you fight like a ghost of the crow you like fight as the first boss of the game. And it's also like a ghost ship. I think, maybe. I might be wrong. I don't quite remember. My memory of this game isn't that fresh, I will say. Which is good, because, you know, I typically like streaming games when I don't remember them, like, too well, so I can be surprised by their stuff. And it's working. I got surprised by Squawk's Shaft earlier. Like, that was not even a bit. The second I just read out the name of the level, and the second that the words Squawk's Shaft came out of my mouth, it just made me lose it. Good. Little Switzerland child lost in a snowstorm, yodeling for help. Yeah, that is what that song was. Good. Gonna check that out. Yeah, I think it's out. Apparently Vinny played a demo of it, but I think it's like he played a demo of it even though the game is already actually out. Not that it's a demo for it being upcoming. I was like, I saw it like before release, like I saw, you know, the Steam page for it. Whoa. Ooh. Today also the fucking Castle Crashers Painter character creator DLC came out. Which I won't be playing that, that's for sure. Not playing that, not worth it. And I was really impressed though that DLC is already like kind of lame because they're only respriting like actual enemies, and you know you can create your little character. Enemies and characters are resprited, and weapons. No bosses are resprited, but you know what? I'm glad that they didn't resprite the bosses now, because guess what? They did resprite one singular boss, which is the Painter boss. And it looks awful. It looks terrible. Like, I was already like not that big a fan of like the HD little like knight designs, but the way they resprouted the really simple painter boss, which like I always really liked that design. I thought the drawings were like, I thought the like sprites for it were already really funny. They made it like weird and dumpy and like realistically like detailed. It looks disgusting. And I don't want to endorse that. I don't want to fucking play that DLC. I could probably like, I could play with Gabriel if I really wanted to, but I don't even want to anymore. Or I already didn't want to. I want less now. I went from like feeling indifferent to it to actually like hating it now. Ugh, man. You're stoked for the new Shinobi. You played the demo and it was rules. It rules. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I attributed, like, I thought you were trying to do a It's Rocks. So I read it, It's Rules. You just said It Rules. I saw you were playing, like, I was like, I checked your, like, stream preview. I couldn't watch it, but, like, I was like, what the hell is he playing? Is that a modern game? And, yeah, it was, I guess you were playing the new Shinobi. That's crazy. It's like, it's a Metroidvania, right? Like a little combat Metroidvania. It looked cool. Oh, it was like, I'm certain many people joked when it was in the direct, like, oh my god, it's Silksong. Which, isn't, tomorrow there's gonna be another, there's gonna be another indie, world tomorrow. I guess the previous direct was a partner, it wasn't an indie world. So, who knows? Silksong, maybe? Silksong, no? Probably not, I don't know. They said it would be this year, but who fucking knows anymore? It's Silksong. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be in there. Who knows? I'm doing this part wrong, am I not? No, it's fine. Oh, I wanted my Dixie. Fuck. It's not a Metroidvania? Oh. Slime Climb. This is slime? Ugh. Sorry. Fuck. This is harder than I anticipated, this fucking fish level. I mean, I remember it being hard, but not this hard. It's just, I'm doing that one part, like, really wrong. Everything you know is wrong. Right is down and left is strong. I don't remember how that song goes. I don't listen to Weird Al. No! Oh. What was that about not sucking at the game? I don't have a Wrinkly Kong save. Huh. Wait, no, yes I do. Never mind. It's fine. I'll try to, like, wow, that's a lot of coin. I'll try my best to, like, not save state or rewind this too much, but I can't promise anything. You thought the new Shinobi was a remake because Lizard Cube does remakes, but it's original. That's Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap, right? Lizard Cube, love that. Recently they did like a Windjammers remake, didn't they? Or I don't think it was even recent, but they did a Windjammers remake. Grapefruit played that. It looked cool. I really would like them to like just do an actual like Wonder Boy game, or just I just wish there was something else that looked like Wonder Boy. Which, granted, Wonder Boy is not that old. It's like what, like 6-7 years old now, maybe. But like I just wish something as pretty as it existed. Like it's so fucking beautiful, like hand drawn, like little graphics. I wish just like if I want another Wonder Boy game, I could play Monster Boy, but it doesn't look the same. It looks more, you know, Shantae and the Seven Sirens or whatever. It looks like Flash game, like tweening hell, and it's just not the same. But yeah, I get it. It's what a fucking shocker. It's hard to make things that look good. There probably won't be like even if they were to like make another like Wonder Boy that looked like that, it would take years to make it again, you know? Like years after the original Wonder Boy. God, my square button is fucked up. Sorry, X button, Xbox. I'm using an Xbox controller. I have the PlayStation console like brain worm like forever. I'll always like think of these buttons as PlayStation, like B is circle, X is A is X, X is square, and Y is triangle. It's just the default in my mind. Monster Boy doesn't look nearly as good, but you've heard it's fantastic. I tried playing it, didn't work on my computer. Oops! Oops! It does look good. I want to check that out someday. Maybe when my computer is good someday, maybe. There's like a weird fucking problem with the way that I was playing it. But, fuck. But, it looks alright. It looks cool. It's just, it's you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like comparing, I want to say the Mona Lisa to like a, I don't know, like Disney movie. I don't know. It's weird to quantify like the worth of art like that. You get the joke. You get the gist of the joke. It's comparing something extremely fucking good to something that is good. You know, just something that is kind of like overwhelmingly, insanely like a work of like passion and just looks great. Okay, I win? I don't win. Fuck. Oh. Okay. I can do this, maybe. I'm like sucking ass at this level. I don't know why. Rah. No. Those fucking dragonflies. That's like an enemy you don't like really see. Like, that's an enemy that doesn't really have like the same sort of staying power as something like a Zinger. You know? Like, I feel like I've never, like, acknowledged that Dragonfly's existence, and neither has, like, any other Donkey Kong fan. Oh. No. Oh! Oh! Oh, the Dixie! Oh. Remember in the fucking Donkey Kong cartoon when Diddy Kong calls Dixie Kong Dix? He calls Dixie Kong Dix, and you cannot do that. You just can't do that. That show wasn't made by DiC, right? DiC is, what are they? I don't think they're Canadian, and, like, the Donkey Kong cartoon is, like, French-Canadian or something. And I don't think they're the same. I don't think DiC did, what's it called? 3D. How do I do that? Oh, I need a second Kong for that. Fuck. What's it? You did not see the expression in my face when that little fucking beetle, like came back to life and torpedoed up against me. And by like, if I had not been already attacking there, it would have fucking marked me at the end of the level. Jesus Christ. My God. I need to take off my hoodie. It was produced by DiC, but it was animated by a French company. Oh god. So they really were just the video game cartoon guys, huh? Like every fucking video game like show was just them? What a weird thing to specialize in, especially because you know, their commitment to the source material of those games varied, to say the least. To be fair, you know, with like the Super Show and like the Zelda cartoon, they were working with like Mario 1 and 2 and 3, you know, which are games that quite literally have no story just because of the nature of video games. And Zelda only had like Zelda 1 and 2 or something, like not even Link to the Past or anything. Like it was very early. So, you know, give them like a small benefit of the doubt for how oh shit is this, for how like weird and not faithful those cartoons were to like those series, because they had to make a lot of shit up, because there wasn't a lot of shit made up already. Like they had to make weird like characters like Ugtar, because Mario World didn't really have much of a story, you know, or anything. You know, no, they did not have to invent the Ugtar specifically. Maybe that was a bad example. That's a really weird thing about the Mario World cartoon specifically, is they took Dinosaur Island from Mario World, which is the setting of that game, and turned it, like, they translated, oh, island where dinosaurs live, they translated that into caveman world where cavemen and dinosaurs live. So, like, Mario and Luigi have to interact with these weird fucking unga bunga, like, NPCs, because it's the dinosaur world. Dinosaur world! That's not a thing at all in Mario World. Like, Dinosaur Island is literally just an island that has like 2 dinosaurs in it. One of them being Yoshi and the other being Rex. I guess there's also the Dino Rhinos and the fucking... what is it? Reznor? Those? But you know what I mean, right? There's no Ungas, it's only caveman. This is a really fucking surreal level. Yeah, man, we're in the bayou, and now we're up in the fucking... what is it? Joey and the Beanstalk? What is that? Fucking fairy tale? Johnny and the Big Bean? Like, we're doing fucking castle, like, Cloud Castle, Big Beanstalk fairy tale, but it's a bunch of spiky brambles, and also the music is like the most beautiful symphony you've ever heard in your life. Yeah, Rare, sure, man, we're doing this. Let's fucking go. Like, these games, in just being like such video gamey bullshit, they end up kind of like doubling as this sort of like weird surreal art that is really kind of like beautiful. Like, clearly they were just like, yeah, I don't know, Bramble level in the sky, fuck it. But in like just saying like, fuck it, let's do something video gamey and weird, they made this extremely like ethereal sort of like setting, visual world thing. Like, it's clearly like, there's obviously some like intentional sort of like artistic merit to this, but like literally they were probably just like, yeah, Bramble level in the sky, there we go, lunchtime. And it ended up like this because they really cared about like making their shit stand out and like be better than everyone else, essentially. Like, that's really what like Rare was like specializing in, like just like trying to make the other like game developers like leave them in the dust, and therefore like make extremely like technically impressive video games. And they did it. They done it. They really did it. You live in a swampy area of North Carolina? Can confirm there are a bunch of bramble bushes down there. In the sky? Do they like stretch up to the clouds? That's scary. You could harness that for like energy or something, like a clean energy source. I don't know. Fucking tie up a string to the brambles, and as they grow, that generates electricity. There we go. There, I solved fucking world hunger. You're welcome. This song is really nice though. Like, this is the overplayed hit from this game, but it is very, very nice, and also surreal that, the game about monkeys has this song in it. It's a very, very nice song. Similar to Aquatic Ambience. Wasn't the song made as like a sort of sequel to Aquatic Ambience, like according to David Wise? Or actually in DKC 3 GBA, it also has like a... these things are fucking menace. In DKC 3, it also has like a throwback to Aquatic Ambience. Like the water level music in GBA 3. It's like not a remix of Aquatic Ambience, but it's just very similar. It has like a similar melody or just motif, something like that. It's similar if you like listen to it. It's so insanely good it makes you cry. Oh shit, I wanted that life. Fuck. I thought it was funny that like the lives in these games are balloons. That's another just kind of like video gamey like stupid thing. Like, you would think that like their extra lives would be like, I don't know, one big banana. They could have done that. That's the obvious thing in a game about monkeys. Like, that's the thing about these games. I don't know why I said that so weird. That's the thing about these games. They could have just like extrapolated the whole monkey theming, like to make all this stuff in it. They're like, oh yeah, we got monkeys, so like, I don't know, make them like go on the tire swings, make them like jump around on the vines, make them like be on the jungle. Like, they do that in these games too, but like from a monkey game you would expect like, oh, the whole game takes place in the jungle and like fuck, they're fighting like, I don't know, other monkeys in the jungle, and like they're all like fighting over the bananas. But no, it's about a monkey that is fighting with a posse of crocodiles who stole their bananas, and like their various like goons are birds, bees, wasps, fucking hedgehogs, weird like nine-tailed cats. It's very just like nonsense, and it has also this kind of like fairy tale like vibe to it, like, you know, like, I don't know, like Pinocchio, like, it just, like, think about how Pinocchio just has like a bunch of like weird fucking characters in, like the fox, and, you know, Geppetto, and the cricket, who's his conscious for who's like, you know, like his guilt for some reason and all that. It has that sort of like fairy tale feel to it. Where do I go? So far I've been like okay at navigating these barrels, but I think my luck has just run short. I guess the barrels also, like monkeys in a barrel, like I guess monkeys enjoy barrels, so they're like, yeah, let's incorporate barrels into the game design, and then they made floating barrels that shoot you around. Which, you know, that's a half commitment to the monkey theming. This game is teaming with themes, you see? Is it? Huh? Oh, God. Nope. This is like Donkey Kong barrel sound effect is also pretty fucking iconic. Like, I think if you played the sound effect to any human being you met on the street, they would like know, oh, that's from Donkey Kong. Like, they would just know, even if they never played it. Here? Here. Yeah. Follow the bananas, I think. That's the design of the game. Good. Nice. Oh! Fuck. Your backyard has a huge-ass bramble that grows very high up. Not to the sky, but it's tall. It's real? Oh shit, there's the hive. I just realized, look at that. There's the beehive right there. Like in the right of the screen. The yellow thing. At least I think that's what that is. Okay. Did I get a checkpoint? I did. Good. This game has weird crackles in it. I don't know if it's Mason or my computer or even my headphones, but I keep hearing crackling. And that's not like from my mic. I know that. Like, I'm kind of over the whole mic crackling problem. Like, I made peace with it mostly, but this game is producing crackles of its own. I don't know why. Just, I don't know, intensive for the SNES, I guess. I was on a snooze cruise, I guess. Go on. I literally, like, I have one face. I have one face. True statements. I have one hand in my face and like the other one on the fucking A button when I'm doing those sections. Cause like you don't need to move in them. You don't need to move the stick. I told that story on stream, right? That I was really lazy. Like, around the time I was like playing like my PS3, sometimes I would get really lazy playing the fucking video games. And I would just like, I would try to play most of the game as possible with only one hand. Don't like ask why. It was just like I'm playing Rayman like Rayman Legends. I'll like just like try to see how far I can get into the game, only like holding like only holding the left part of my controller and like just like running without jumping. Because I was just like, I could not be bothered to like put my other hand on the other side of the controller. I guess I was like using my phone. I was literally like eating hot chip and on my phone. But I don't do that anymore. I'm like, I'm still, you know, I'm still kind of like low attention span, but not that much. So stupid. Where was I? Here, I think. Yeah. Smart. I am so smart. SMRT. Where now? No? Yes. No. Yes. How did I die here before? Oh, fuck. I fucked up. Oops. Kinda gotta do this first try when the bananas are still there. Without them, you're nothing. Got a Domino's ad and now you want pizza. These commercials be working. I've like for a brief time there I was like sick of pizza, cause like for a while in my life we were only eating like pizza for dinner, like fucking pepperoni pizzas, and I got really sick of it. Like I got like extremely like sick of just the idea of eating pizza. It was like exhausting to my brain to like think about the prospect of eating a pizza. But lately we've eaten like some like chicken and onion and like some other like pizzas that weren't just pepperoni, and it kind of made me like make peace with eating pizza, and I'm fine with them again. Even though I don't feel good about eating pizza. Like I don't eat healthy particularly. I'm not like a health nut. I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna eat this greasy like poison. But eating stuff like particularly greasy fries or particularly greasy fries or like pizza and stuff, it kind of makes me feel bad of just like I can feel like the death. I can feel this like thing like killing me slowly a little bit, and it's not a good feeling. Oh fuck! God damn it! Oh, huh, you don't actually play your cool song if you do it weak. Cudgels contest. Oh no, I'm gonna save it. Rinky Kong. Dinky Kong. Where is he? Cheap. Family always orders pizza with too many toppings. Your philosophy is one meat, two veggie. Too many meat toppings makes it too heavy. Well, the matter of the issue wasn't the toppings, really. It's like, you know, it was just pepperoni. It's only one type of meat, but it's like, it was just the exhaustion of eating it so many times. Like, it was like always, we always like ask like small pizza, you know, like one small pizza for me and like one burger for like my mom. And it was like that for like various times. And I was just so sick. I think the place we ordered from, like we always ordered from, was also just not that great anyway. But yeah, I got real sick of it. But I got over it. I'm still not over ice cream though. I still don't like ice cream currently. Oh shit, I think I also told this on stream, but one time I dreamt that I was eating ice cream, and in the dream the ice cream... Jesus Christ, that's a crazy backswing. That's like a spelunky back whip. Jesus. He looks really silly. I dreamt that I was eating ice cream, but in the dream the ice cream tasted like greasy butter, and that made me disgusted of ice cream in real life, and I didn't want to like eat it anymore. And I'm still on that. I still am currently like feeling that like effect. I still hate the idea of eating ice cream because I feel like it's greasy, even though it's like not really. Huh? Oh god. Ah! Whoa. Now that I think about like trying to like think about like the specific like aesthetics of Rareware, they really like their like games are very sort of just like Looney not Looney Tunes, just like what the fuck. that is unavoidable. Let's try that again. Also, let me do something real quickly. I need more dead zone on this controller, on this input. Input, mouse speed, no. SNES. How do you put more dead zone into this thing? Row under him. Huh. Clear bindings, no. I'm not using the D-pad for this, I'm using the analog. No, input, no. Oh, can you not do this on Mason? Oh well, let's use the D-pad, I guess. It's not that bad. A recurring nightmare that I have also is like my controller like being fucked up. Like in my nightmare, my controller will have like broken buttons or like drift and stuff. It really tells you like what are my priorities. What was I saying? Ice cream? Hate ice cream? No, Rareware. Their sensibilities are very just old cartoon coded. Where like the bad guy here, he's just a really buff version of the main enemy, you know? Like that's like a pretty common thing in like, you know, in cartoons. Oh, the big evil like goon of the main like villain is just a really buff guy, you know, like superhero shows and shit. And it's this kind of mix of like badass and like grimy and like very cartoonish and like not serious at all that I think makes these games so like special. Because these games both take themselves pretty seriously and also not seriously at all. Like, by the time of Banjo-Kazooie, they were making these kind of, like, meta stories that kind of, like, fuck with, like... They kind of, like, make fun of, like, typical, like, hero stories in video games. Like, I always felt like even the story in Banjo-Kazooie is kind of, like, making fun of, like, oh, the game where, like... Oh, shit. The game where, like, your quest is to, like, save your, like, family or your girlfriend or your, you know, like, just save someone. Because it's the story about saving your little sister from becoming evil. Or, like, from becoming ugly, specifically. Which is very... It's, like, it's even more shallow than if she was gonna become evil. You're saving her from becoming hideous. Oh, shit. Thank you, Wyatt, for the $2. I think that's, like, 10 Brazilian bucks or so. That's pretty cool. Thanks for that. To a fucked up Brazilian pizza stream. Like Vinny's? Oh! Huh? Oh, shit. I forgot. What would that entail? What would the fucked up pizza stream entail, even? Yeah, I can do that. Can you die? God, I hope he doesn't do that. Oh, no, I hate that attack. I hate him. Oh, my God. Oh, right. God, fuck. All the game overs in this game are like thematic or like what's it called? They're all contextual to the song you're listening to. I forgot about that. That is always when I found that out about this game. That was like truly crazy. That was when I found out that like Rare wasn't fucking around with this game. That is such a minor detail that most people wouldn't even care about, but they did it. Is like there's the main little game over motif, like it's the standard one. I think it's even the same one as in DKC 1. But in this game, like for this boss team, there's like a game over. For the Bayou team, there's a game over. Let me just like really quickly see if I can find it on YouTube, like all the game overs, because I could not fucking believe that they did this when I found this out. Like, what do you mean? Because like you played, this is something you would never like, you will never realize like playing as a kid because you're a stupid kid. In like a game that you've known about for so long, like throws you like a curveball like that. Like one little aspect you never knew about it, but was always there. Here it is. Is it? No, that's the actual game over. Game over jingles. All death music. There we go. Yep, this is for the like first level. And then this is for the like Jib Jig or whatever, I think. Or something. This is for the like scary boat levels. Are you seeing this in the volcano? And they all use the same instrumentation as like the song that was playing beforehand. Like the mine? That's fucking crazy. I wouldn't even think the SNES would like have all the space for that, but they do. Goodbye, Wyatt. Have fun. Gotta go to the store. Be safe. That's just nuts. How long have I been playing this? 2 hours. Damn, I've been making pretty good progress on this. Poggers. Alright. That's crazy. Fucked up Brazilian pizza stream. I never even ate like that much fucked up pizza. The one indubitably like fucked pizza I've ever ate. Like inherently, like I am morally opposed against it, but at the time because I was a child I ate it, was a chocolate pizza. And that's not a Brazilian invention either, that's just a thing that people do. Like people make sweet pizzas, like I don't know, banana and pineapple pizza, chocolate pizza. It was like, I still remember the taste of it. It was so like, it was like extremely fucking like cheap chocolate. Like they just got some fucking Hershey's melted into like a stew and then put it over the fucking pizza. It was like terrible. I think even I didn't like it as a kid at the time. Like it was just like it had M&Ms on top of it and like chocolate, you know, stuff. It was just repulsive. It was just horrible. Don't like that. Morally oppose any sort of sweet pizza now. I guess you could do it well, I guess, but at that point, why don't you just, I don't know, put some fucking like Nutella on a sandwich and eat it? there's not much of a difference between like bread and like the like pizza dough anyway. Just eat a bread. Just eat bread. There we go. That's my advice. If you ever think about making a sweet pizza, just eat bread instead. Okay, are you gonna do the cool jumpy move, dickhead? Yeah. Okay. Huh? What? Stop! Okay. Easy enough, I guess. Oh, dear lord. What was this thing's fucking name again? Crusta? Crumcha? God, what? I wasn't in the ground. Roll? No. We good? Nope. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Pretty fucking intense, I would say. Die! There we go. Yay! Oh my god. Stupid little sound effect. I could also kind of swear that the boss of the Bayou level was a ghost. Nuts. Oh shit, here it is. Crazy Kremland. Even though half of this world is a beehive. Very curious, huh? Hornet hole. I guess the zingers are hornets, not bees. Even though they do bee like things. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think wasps make honey. And if they do, it's like fucked up wasp honey. This is like a beehive. And also, hornets don't make hexagons, I don't think. They make fucked up, like... You ever seen like a wasp's hive? It's really like gross. It's like... It just looks like old fucked up rags and shit. Like it's really not tidy at all. Beehives are a little bit more well structured. And this is structured like an actual beehive with the hexagons and the sort of general shape. And those little gross grubs in the background, I always hated those. Pretty fucking putrid. I'm like, again, it's like my, oh god, doing this is weird with a D-pad. I've been like making an effort in my life to like not be afraid or disgusted of bugs because I like bugs. Bugs are just kind of like inherently scary to our lizard brain. You know, I'm trying to like not be as like, as like scared of like cockroaches and shit, so I can kill them better because they're pests, and you know, like not be like disgusted by like the caterpillar or anything. Maggots though, that's fucking bad. I don't think there'll ever be like a realm in which I don't find those like repulsive. Like not only you know, like actual fly maggots, which are actually, you know, bad and proliferate in trash and are bad for, you know, hygiene. Also, just any sort of like grub, like beetle grubs or bee grub. They're all really gross. I don't like them. They're kind of cute. Like they have a stupid little face at the end, but the way that they're like a little squirmy thing is horrible. I hate it. Oh shit. Cool. I can keep him. Or can I? Dick. No, that spider is gone. That spider is property of the hive now. That thing belongs to the zingers now, and I will make no further attempt to keep it to myself. Oh my god. Oh, this is so awkward. The half circle jumping on the honey is not great on this fucking Xbox D-pad. Terrible fucking D-pad also. The Xbox 360 D-pad specifically. I am not the first or will be the last to say this, but maybe one of the worst D-pads I've ever seen. Really, really, really bad. Fuck. I think the Xbox One, they like slightly improved it. Still not great, I don't think. I think the truth is that D-pads are just kind of bad in general in controllers. Oh god. Or maybe I just never like owned the console or controller that had a good one. People said like the Switch has a good one or whatever, but fuck. I never like seen one that was like to my taste. Like I hated the PS3 one, I hate this one. Specifically my Xbox, like, cool. My Xbox One, like, kind of third-party one that I owned. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to start rewinding. My third-party one that I had was, what's it called? It had a really loose, like, bad D-pad. That I don't think the Xbox One D-pad is even supposed to be like that. How that one was. I think that was just a shit controller in general. But, good. I think it was just like a shitty controller, but I've never seen a good D-pad. I remember like fucking fighting it in the PlayStation 3. In the PlayStation 3, why? I thought that sentence was gonna end elsewhere. It was a bad one. It was a bad D-pad. Games that require... There's a fly in my face. Like, games that require the D-pad were painful, because the D-pad was painful. It's like, it's really like weird and like loose. It's... The problem with the like PlayStation D-pad is that they're all like a weird little like shape under the controller. Like, it's a kind of loose little like 4-arrow shape that like sits under the armor of the actual like controller, and it feels really awkward to like use, and like it like ends up so that like you end up like pressing diagonal when you don't want to, and like it's so like clunky. It sucks. Oh good. That is some Sonic level design, except this game doesn't have the Sonic like rings design that is made for like unexpected like harm to be not that harmful. That's actually like, that's another like thing about the thing on fire. No, that's just honey. Holy fuck, there's like a what's it called, passive like honey dripping effect over this entire level. I never really thought about that. That's really cool. Another like foreground element to like make the game seem more 3D. What was I saying? Like, people that don't like Sonic and try playing it, ergo Vinny and Grapefruit, but Grapefruit was like maybe a little more fair to it, although he did have like a harder time with it. People who don't, you know, get Sonic don't appreciate the ring system for being like, it's essentially the game's way of like what's it called, meeting you halfway on the level design being such fucking bullshit. Because Sonic games, that's not mince words. The level design is stupid. Like, the level design is made like so that if you're going like too fast without seeing what you're doing, you just get hit like regardless. And the game is built upon the idea of like replaying the same levels over and over and over to like learn how to like win. But for that initial playthrough, if you were playing the game and you didn't know what to do and you were just like dying constantly for things before seen or unseen, and like you had a health bar, that would have that would piss people off even more, you know, like that would actually like be like a fucked video game. But the ring system is like the halfway, like again, meeting you halfway there. Cool. Because if you're like not playing the game, you know, like wanting to like do good, you just, oh, I lost my fucking coins, I don't get like a bonus or the bonus like stage or the emerald. And so, you know, in a casual playthrough you can just like win doing the bare minimum, and also essentially having like infinite health as long as you can have the ring. And then if you're doing, you know, the game like a sweaty run, you can choose to not lose your rings for like the bragging rights. Wow. Whoa. There was some screen crunch is what we call that. Sometimes that's another thing these games kind of do, is things from like off screen will like get you, which is not ideal usually. Didn't you hit that thing? Okay, don't forget B. Oh god. Oh, I swear, if only I could use my... I guess I could have used my analog for that specifically. And, you know, use the D-pad for walking on... Sorry. For walking on Joaquin Phoenix. For walking on the ground. Yes. Indeed. Yeah. Can I have those 3 lives again? No, Dick. Whoa. Diddy Kong's roll is also better than Dixie Kong's. That's another thing. What the fuck? Why respawn like that? Dixie Kong's little stupid hair twirl, it doesn't have the sort of reach that Donkey Kong's little pirouette does. Okay, can I kill it on this fucking... Oh, it's gone. Alright. Die. Oh yeah. Cool. That's actually 2 lives or something. Okay. Oh. Look at the little like baby Zinger like looking around the background. Very whimsical, very cartoonish. Whoa. Love the thumbnail. I thought the title screen of this game looked very funny. Like, I'm not wrong, right? That is a funny title screen. Like the way that Diddy is like looking kind of like crazy to the side, and like the way that it's like rendered. It's I thought it would be humorous. I typically change the thumbnail after the stream is done though, to like replace it with a screenshot from the game. But glad you like that. Glad you appreciate the craftsmanship. Hello, Zildria. Welcome to the stream. Where am I going? Okay, here. Wait, what? Oh. Change Kong? Huh. What is, Is that... No, that is right. Is this a bonus? Wait, was that like a mandatory Diddy and Dixie, like, switching moment? How odd. This game does that? What if you don't have Diddy and Dixie, though? Wait, I think I'm just back... The fuck? This is a decay coin. It's a fucking creme coin. Huh. Would you look at that? Well, if I was going for like actual 100%, I guess this would have been very fortuitous, but I'm not, so... Oh, okay. Cool. Fascinating. How do I actually progress, though? That's a new one, getting lost in the Donkey Kong game. Like, actually... lost as if it's like a maze level. That's new. Love that sound. As a kid, when my cousins like play this game, I would mimic that little sound effect. I'll go because that's what they do. Ah, she tastes the honey. Don't do that. You're standing on that. That's gross. She's a monkey. She doesn't know any better. I think it's also funny. One might what's it called? You know, do like a cool like old gamer like observation of this game, like what the hell, Diddy Kong has a monkey tail but Dixie Kong doesn't. I actually really like that Diddy and Dixie are different kinds of monkeys. Like I don't know, Diddy Kong is like a chimp or something, and then Dixie is a capuchin. I don't fucking know. I don't know monkey types, but she's a monkey type that doesn't have a tail. While, you know, that's a monkey. Yeah, she's a monkey. And Diddy Kong is a chimp. I think that's how the tail distribution goes in primates. Maybe. But that's very cute that they're different creature. Just like Donkey Kong was a gorilla and Diddy Kong was a little monkey in the first. Ah! Oh, it was here. The fuck? Then what was... Okay. What was that, like, hook for? Yeah, and this bee that I can't do anything about. I'm so confused. Where am I going? Oops. I'm impressed that I can, like, I've been keeping these, like, 5 lives for so long. Okay, I got a checkpoint. It's good. What? What is... What? What? I'm going backwards. Oh. No, it's just the same bit of lab. What? That's so weird. Okay, well, there's bananas here, so I assume this is right. Maybe. It's weird. Oh. Why am I having such deja vu? I've been in this fucking part of the level before. No? These things seem... Oh, no, this is no. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Forget it all. They were like reusing level design straight up there. Like they were reusing like level chunks. Cool, like gamer cereal. Level chunks. Make your cereal more epic. There you go. Thinking like a real like epic like gamer CEO. Like don't know what like catchphrase to use, just say epic. Oh, I don't know what I did there, but I choose to believe it was really cool. Oh, wait. Is this level like, am I playing Bitter 2 and 3 right now? Is this sanity effects? Am I like redoing like parts of a level, of this level, like over and over? But there's like crocodiles now. It's like Bitter 2 and 3 like playing the same like part of the castle over and over again, but like new enemies are showing up like slowly, and like I'm slowly gonna like lose my mind and like the level is gonna become twisted. Huh. I think I might call it this stream after this honey level. Actually, this honey level is fucking long. I'll see how I feel. Wait. There's bananas here too. I am so confused. I am so like scared, frightened. I almost want to look up a walkthrough, but that feels stupid and needless. Huh. Also, there's no Wrinkly Kong in this like world yet, so I'll have to start rewinding once I lose like all my lives. I would stop like once, you know, I get the Wrinkly Kong in this world, but I don't know when there will be a Wrinkly Kong in this world. Another pretty fucking crazy choice in DK64. Rare just kind of like, they also did shit in their games that like were weirdly like dark sometimes, or just kind of like more mature than the average like platformer would like to go. Like, I don't know, Gruntilda dying at the end of Banjo-Kazooie is kind of like, I don't know, it's a cartoonish death, but also I find it kind of violent. And Wrinkly Kong in Donkey Kong 64 is just fucking dead. Like, you only meet her ghost in that game. What the fuck is this level design? I don't know where I am. This is genuinely like, there was no sort of indication of this being a maze, like in the name of the level. This is that secret again. What the hell? Yeah. Wait, is that not a door? Oh, that's where you come out of. Why is this here then? Why is this so like out of the way if it's like a completely optional like area? Fuck you. Oh shit. The way they come back to life is very scary. That's like a Koopa in Mario like Bros. I don't know if they actually come back to like their senses in Mario Bros, but like, you know, like in Mario World, you're holding like a Koopa Troopa, and then after a while they like come out of their shell again and go back to being like an active enemy. That's a more scary version of that little beetle enemy. I don't know if it would be better with the analog, honestly. This music is also very like treacherous. Again, very hostile for being like a, you know, I feel like a beehive honey zone in a game would usually be like fun. Like, I don't know, like have like, you know, like it's honey, it's sweet. Like you'd have more like, I don't know, jazzy music, because I guess bees are related to jazz, maybe because of the fucking bee movie now. But like you would think that a beehive would be more sort of either like chill or just more upbeat, and like the bees wouldn't look scary. But because this is Donkey Kong Country 2, the hive is scary and the bees are scary, and the music is like this sort of intense, like again, like chase music. And also the scariest level of this game is in this world. Like the fucking bee chase in this like world like actually scared me as a kid too. Like I wasn't even the one playing the game. I was just fucking frightened because like scary music plays and there's a big zinger like chasing you, and it's like immortal. Damn, gonna lose all my lives. So right to the left, or you know, this is the left. I go to the left, right? I'm not crazy. I'm still not sure. Huh? But I was in the ground. But I was in the ground. Huh. No, I guess these fucking things running to that side should have tipped me off, but it was like once I went that direction, it was like I kept going there for so long that I like gaslit myself into just believing that that was the right way to go, and that going to the left would be like backtracking. Okay. Weird. Where the fuck? Right, the ground isn't actually safe. Oh, hitboxes. How do they work? Fucked. This is the scary game over screen. Actually, it isn't that scary, honestly. The Donkey Kong Country 1 game over screen is really scary. Oh my god, that is scary. Jesus. Oh. The Donkey Kong Country 1 and 3 are pretty scary. It's like very ominous. But that one was scary too, actually. They're just all scary. Oh wait, no, 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 go back, go back, go back. I didn't save it wrinkly. Oh god, please tell me I have enough, like, rewind time. Oh no. No. If I have to redo, like, the whole rest of Kremquay, I'll just stop playing now and play it another time. Let's see. Getting there. It's gonna be like 1 frame, like, before I die. Uh-huh. Okay, there we go. Yay. Good. Alright. Well, there we go. We've gone past the rewinding, like, threshold zone. From now on, this is no longer like a real, like, vanilla playthrough, I guess. Not that I really mind, but again, I never beat this game without any sort of cheating, and I get on stream will certainly not be the first time, because, you know, when streaming you also have to divide your fucking attention between playing a game and everything, and makes it harder. If I never beat this game without cheating, it certainly would not be here that I would start. But I don't know, maybe one day I will. I did it for Mario Sunshine, like, playing it one time, like, completely cheatless. I think when I streamed it, it was also cheatless. And, you know, safe stating is, like, it's not the end of the world. It's modernity, you see? Forgot, I really like the fucking reversed. Oh wait, I have another monkey. They've reversed, like, Dixie Kong, like, death sound. It's pretty funny. It goes. God, the level is just so, like, everything looks the same, and, like, they're actually repeating, like enemy, like, hazards and, like, geometry. It's actually, like, fucking scary. This is how it would go to actually be, like, lost in a big, evil, scary beehive like this. You would lose your sense of direction and, like, panic. Yeah. Rocks. That is different too, I think. I think maybe the Diddy Kong celebration is also, like, contextual to the, like, level you're in, but I think Dixie Kong maybe isn't, or maybe it is too. I'm not sure. Road jump. I like that they offer, like, you pay them to, like, get hints. I guess it's, you know, in case you don't live in the age of the internet, these are useful, like, information. And if you don't have the strategy guide, the game manual. It's kind of fun. Games typically didn't put their information in the actual game because they expected you to, like, read the manual. Oh shit. Huh. Yeah, that's it. This world is split. There's the Beehive Zone, and then you enter Kremland. Why are they one and the same? I don't know. Like, did these two have to be mixed with each other? Not really. Is it kind of cool that they are? Yes. Oh shit, there's some rocks. Oh, minecart. Oh shit. For some reason, those backgrounds now only, like, remind me of Luigi and Circus Land, which is a game that I actually want to play someday. Maybe not stream. Oh, maybe not stream, cause that is Grapefruit pioneered playing the 2 Luigi games. But I do want to play it. Like, I want to be able to emulate DOS and, like, play that game someday. Isn't the song... What is the song called? It's like Disco Panic or something, right? Or, like, Disco Scream. I really like that the song has screaming in it as a sample. Like, one of the instruments in the song is, like, the sound of a woman screaming. What? Ah, look, unique, funky. Oh, okay. Alright. One of the, like, samples in that song is, like, just, like, people screaming, which is really, you know, it really fits because this is like a carnival zone where there's many roller coasters, and you would expect, like, many people would be, like, you know, screaming because they're, like, having fun at the coasters. Or maybe they're fucking scared because there's gremlins around. One or the other, certainly. Alright. There it is. There's like, Diddy's fucking face here looks so unhinged, and, like, the Kremlin's just lurking in the background, and, you know, fucking Clump has just nipples, which is inherently funny, and those coins just look really cool though. Badass. that is also like a really funny like design sensibility to me, like about the Kremlings, is that none of them really, like no other Kremlings really share this trait. Like it's really only Clump and K. Rool, but Clump has nipples, and I guess he has a belly button, and K. Rool has a belly button, which are both things that a Reptilian would not have, you know? It's a fucking mammal trait. But they have it, and it's really... I thought it was funnier, like... I guess this, like, updated model of Clump has a belly button, but I thought it was funnier that, like, they complete each other, like, Clump and K. Rool complete each other. Like, one has only nipples and one has only a belly button, but not both at once. So, like, they complete each other, and it's, like, beautiful. Rah. Okay. Little thing riding the fucking skull coaster. Oh dear lord, I do not like these coaster levels though, because they're just minecart from the KC1, and I don't like the minecart. Oh, here it is. It's fucking screaming the music. I don't like the minecart levels in this game or Donkey Kong 1. Gabriel's having a heated debate on yogurt, so you decided to switch strings until the heat dies over. Really now, it's stressing you out? That's fucked. What is the argument? Bring that like awesome like argument to here. You know, just bring it over. Bring it all over. I thought she was playing Mario Sunshine. Unfortunately, I did not participate because I'm playing Donkey Kong. Kinda obvious there, I think. Whether yogurt is drinkable or not. Huh. I guess it depends. There is liquid yogurt and there is solid yogurt. One is like a little paste that you like kind of chew on, like a little bit, and the other is just you drink it. So the answer is both. Why is it an argument? Sounds like a really stupid argument if I say so myself. Oh, well, I don't need that. Maybe it'll like skip me over some shit. Skip. Like if you try, I guess, you know, if you try drinking the solid yogurt, you can do that. It's like not, you know, it's not like you don't have to chew it, but you can if you want, and I want. Whenever I eat yogurt, I do chew it. I also usually put like a little cereal on it, so you know. I really like, one of the funniest things that like Gabriel has said to me ever was like, it was like, Gabriel was like, you never really like have arguments with the people you talk to, and I was like, yeah, there's no argument, I'm just right. And it's just like, oh. Like that is a very funny thing to say. Oh, he rocks. That sound, I thought that sound was the like ghost cackle, like laughing in those levels where you're like running away from him. But that sound is actually just the little lights turning on. They all. Yeah. No, maybe he does make a unique sound, like when he's in the level. Oh shit! Fuck off! Og, og. That's another very iconic level. Those ghost crocodile levels, roller coaster levels are pretty fucking iconic for this game. Also, yeah, that is in the ghost world. It's like the It's like the penultimate world is the like Oh, I was supposed to stay. The ghost like world in that game is like the penultimate one. It has like the ghost crow boss and like the ghost ropes and also the ghost house, like roller coaster level and shit. Now I remember everything. Wow. Rah. That is pretty fun also. Like you kill that bird at the start of the game, and then later in the game you fight his ghost. Like you gotta kill him twice. Rah. Okay, just remember to not jump on that last one. Right over. Fuck. How many lives I have? 2. Okay, I can do that. Maybe I should save on Wrinkly every single time I finish a level from now on. Am I gonna run out of coins doing that? I think so. Ooh. I really like that funky game over. Okay. This model of like the I guess it's just because it's a skeleton, but the model of this coaster also reminds me of the Killer Instinct skeleton. Most, you know, on the basis of being like pre-rendered graphics and a skeleton at once. Both factors, dear God, both factors like all at once really really sell it if you really think about it. Okay. No, the wrong one. Wrong. There. Dick head. Have I saved on this world yet? Ah, whatever. The first one is free anyway, so this is the first. Oh, where my coins go? Oh shit, I forgot. Oh. You know, I think there will be more rewinding than I previously expected, because I forgot they don't actually save you your coins when you die in this game, which is fucked up a little bit. Like, it's like fucking lives in, you know, old games. It's like, as long as the console is on, you have this certain amount of lives. The second it like resets, like you close it and resets, it forgets how many lives you once had, and you have, or you know, in this case, the coins. That's unfortunate. That's not great. Not ideal. Okay, dodge it. Dodged it. Never mind, I did not dodge it, I guess. Even though I certainly did dodge it, the game's hitbox told no. Which is, you know, we've been over this. Dick. Where do I come back? If I, like, you know, come back here? Like, did I save on that first hive? No, I saved here. I can still preserve my dignity and, you know, sit through this very long game over sequence just for the sake of like saying that I did it without cheating. Foul Ape. Hello Cactus, how's it doing? I was just thinking about Pit People and therefore the Pit People stream. I think I know what I would want to do. Cactus is, I would probably not stream the whole game story mode with you. But I would play the game normally. Like I would go to the story and like maybe one stream after the game is done, like, you know, we'd like do one stream where we play multiplayer, like, I don't know, just do various side quests that I didn't do in the first stream. And I don't know, if you really like smile at that, we can like do like, I don't know, get every single side mission. Multiplayer, probably not. That game is kind of repetitive, but it's fun. I think that's what I'll do. I don't know when, but yeah, whenever I stream Pit People, that'll be a fun thing to do. Because that game actually has like full co-op in it. Like, you can play the entire game like that. You just make it harder though, because having two like teams of like he went we. Because if you have two teams of like units in that game, more enemy units also appear, and that makes the game harder and scarier. And I don't know, maybe like, I'm afraid that the balancing of the main story would be terrible if we're playing multiplayer, you know. But yeah, what's up? How's it doing? Fucked up. A friend of mine shows up, and I immediately like tell them like give them work, like we're going to stream this someday. Fucked. I really like, I truly use my friends for my like benefit like all the time. Really not fine. Okay, this is the one where I fall. Let's just, you know, there we go. Oh, I can't hover. Fuck. Rah. Rah. Okay. And then I get. If only I had a Diddly Kong. Rah. Oh, she's cheats. I am cheats. A little cheats. Just as a treat. Just, you know, sometimes you gotta cheat a little bit as a treat. Alright, I think I won. Yay! You don't even get out of the fucking car, do you? Oh, you do. Huh. What the fuck? Where Diddy? Diddy? Oh, hi Diddy. Hello. In this one instance, the very loud like monkey crying. Oh, cool. The very loud monkey crying actually like helped Diddy Kong like be spotted and found. That's fun. Also, I think the song is unique for the guitar too. It had like a little like it had a little synthy start. Overcoming the trials and tribulations together is the fun part. I'm afraid that the like challenge of the game in multiplayer will not be compelling. Let's put it that way. You know? You're hungry but not hungry enough to eat. I don't think such a state exists. Ever heard of just eating something when you're not hungry? Bramble Scramble. Oh, fuck. This one? One of these? Uh-huh. It's a dark one. Whoa. Whoa! Okay. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but are we not on an indoors carnival right now? Where is this? Like, where is the sky? Why can we see the clouds in the Bramble Zone? I thought this was actually no. This is gonna make no sense. I gotta go back to the world map to explain this. I always thought that this fucking like Cramland Zone was like an outdoors like or was an indoors like amusement park. But then I found out it actually is not. It's outdoors. It's just really dark because it's night. And I just felt for the same trick again. I was like, yeah, that level is indoors, or that overworld is indoors. Oh, okay, all right. Oh shit, I got a life. Cool. Got a life. Classic like 90s show like insult. Get a life. Whoa. Okay. That is a lot of emotion that I just felt. The challenge is too much. Just dip and could do single player. Also, I was also thinking about having to read the dialogue, because the dialogue in Pit People is actually rather humorous. Like, it's actually pretty funny. Like, the written dialogue, like, of course, you know, Stamper is funny, obviously. But the written dialogue in it is also surprisingly, like, I enjoyed a lot. And reading, like, dialogue in a game while also streaming with someone else and, like, making up conversation is kind of bad. Like, really bad. Like, really doesn't conduce to, like, goodness. It doesn't conduce to goodness. Because, like, I already, like, because of, like, Discord delay and also stupidity, I already, like, talk over, like, my friends, like, all the time when we're streaming together. Then also, like, the added, like, fact of it being, like, you know, half an RPG that has dialogue. Oh. No. 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 Okay. Alright, good. I wish I would have a fucking checkpoint. These levels are pretty long. The levels in this game are pretty long, and they truly only have one checkpoint in each, which is fucked up. I was not using the Parrot Descent Fast Fall thing, which doesn't really make many senses in physics. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But what else in this game does anyway? Oh god. What? Oh, it's fine. Ah. Oh. Oh, good. Whoa, shit. There's many enemies in Rayman that kind of like remind me of the sensibilities of like enemies from this game. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like an enemy in Rayman that like shoots a little projectile like boomerang that goes back to them all the time. Not Rayman himself, he does that too, but like, and also those like barrel enemies that shoot down and like they're inaccessible. They remind me of like the trumpets in Bandland in Rayman 1 and shit like that. Oh fuck. Can I just go up? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna save a little monkey. If I can figure out the hitbox. Dangerous. Oh. I like this little animation. Look at her fucking like groove. Or like her, what's it called? Style. I don't know. There's a specific word there that I could not think of. Hey, oh, okay. Good. Wow. Wow, that was violent. That was no gore, but that was gory. Jesus. What the? It's 8 p.m.? Oh. Oh my. I kind of wanted to, oh, they're in VC. I kind of wanted to stop streaming before I have to go eat dinner. I'll probably stop after, Beehive and Zone. Beehive and Kremland. That thing. It was visceral. Ah, that sound also, the sound of explosions in the DKC games is also very iconic. Like, not only the barrel shooting, but also just the explosion from, like, these cannons and shit. Like, it's just very iconic. Like, it doesn't really sound exactly like an explosion. It sounds a little, they took some liberties. Oh, God. Okay, good. Fuck you, fool. It's just, now that we're, like, past the fucking rewind zone, it's just convenient. Like, many, like, things in these games, like, involve just, like, going, like, a very long stretch of level without dying, or else you go back to, like, a checkpoint that was so far behind. And, like, at least for me, like, you know, the reward of, like, overcoming the challenge does not surpass just the annoyance of having to do, like, a repetitive segment over and over again. And that's where save states save the day. Oh, hitboxes. How do they work? That's my new slogan for this stream. This stream. Mm-hmm. I never understood as a kid, like, what Squawks was spitting. I thought he, like, spat coconuts or some shit. If he's spitting eggs, which, you know, that's that classic video game thing of, like, oh, the bird spits eggs instead of, like, shitting them out. I always thought they were, like, weird coconuts, though, because also in Donkey Kong Country 1, there's, like, the Neckies who spit out, like, acorns or whatever, or, like, walnuts, or maybe they are coconuts. Dear fucking lord, man, this shit is Kaizo. That's one thing about, like, Rare. Even though they innovate like crazy, they have some cocky, like, ROM hack design sometimes. Like, I think of, like, you know, the, like, cave levels in DKC 1 where you have to, oh my god, where you have to, like, be on the little, like, small platforms that just float. Like, they have they have lots of, like, just floating platform, precision platforming, like, level design sometimes, which is, you know, nowadays it's known as ROM hack design, and sometimes it can be a little much. Hashtag her slogan. Thank you for hyping me up. Do you like the hashtags in my description also? Do you think they're cool? Wow. Rocks. Alright. I think there's, like, a couple more levels in the Cram Land part. Then there's, like, 2 more, like, B parts, and then we're good. And then, yeah. Oh my god, hello, Wyatt. You're back from the store. Oh shit, you're back from the store. Huh. Oh my god, Gar of my comfort character. This is actually not a race at all. You're just supposed to kill them. This is not a race, this is murder. Like, it like frames it as, like, you know, like, oh, they're in place and second, but you're not supposed to go faster than them, you're just supposed to kill them. Which is, like, not okay, I'm 8th now, I took their place. Yeah, that's how that works. See, kids, if you're racing people, if you just, like, explode the other cars, that means you're winning. This song does rule, in fact. You're true for that. Can I get a true? That's like, it's like GLaDOS and Portal. This is not bravery, this is murder. That's my GLaDOS voice, I hope you liked it. Hashtag her hashtags. Yeah? Huh? Oh. I was not looking at the game. Love how the overworld has a sign that says KL here? They knew Killer Instinct rocks? KL here. Oh. Oh, KI, I see. Oh, it's like they have Killer Instinct on the arcade in Kremland. I see. That's very fun. Also, here's my anecdote. I always thought, look. In the outer world of like Crocodile Island, you go into like a little hole and then you're like in Kremland. And also Kremland is like behind like a cave. Like you see the crocodile like statue there, right? You enter the little door and like you're supposed to be like inside of like a cave, I think, but this area is still outdoors. Like this park, this like amusement park area, there's trees in the background, even though the sky is black. This is just like outside in like outdoors carnival. Like, you know, like amusement parks usually are like that, usually are like open. Like, yeah, it's a tunnel that you're going through, but I always thought we were inside of a cave, and that explains why there's a Bramble level in the sky here, because that wouldn't make any sense if you're, you know, inside of a cave. But it's not like this game makes much more sense regardless, so, you know. Alright. Song does rock. Doth rock. Isn't there a song in this game that's like from Killer Instinct too? And from and DKC 1 as well. Funky Kong's theme is from Killer Instinct or something like that. Rah. I think I'm thinking of Primal Rave or whatever from this game, which I think it's just named after Primal Rage, which is a game. Maybe? I'm not sure then. Rah, kill, destroy. Rah. You can speed up in the fucking coaster, I just realized. Like if you hold forward, you go fast. Did not know that. Alright. Oh. Oh my god. Go. Whoa. You wanna... Nope. You wanna know what fucking slop me and Puko were up to last night? I don't seem to remember how, but... Oh, god damn it. But just at a whim, we decided to fucking watch Hype of Amiyumi, the show, like the Cartoon Network show about like the two like girls from like the two girls that like sing the Teen Titans theme and everything. They're like musicians, and like they made them a little like gross flash animated little like cartoon show about the two, and they're like little like colorful like little characters and shit. We decided to watch that because I knew that it was bad, but Puko was like, no, I think it rocks. And then we watched it and it was pretty nothing, pretty inoffensive. It's like, it's very, you know, like that era, like 2000s cartoon humor. Like they just kind of repeat the same joke over and over again. Like the first episode is about the little like obsessed fan who's like, oh, I'm your favorite fan. And then she like gets fucking thrown off a cliff, and then she's like, I'm your favorite fan. And then they fucking throw her in the sun. It's just kind of repetitive and not great. The animation is really bad. Doesn't look good. And I really do think that like there's like a non-zero chance that Pantheon's talking like the visual style is like making fun of that specifically, like flash animated like American cartoon shows, because like it really sucks, man. Like not the show itself, just the animation is really bad. And like also because like the two girls are like Japanese, I'm thinking like, oh, maybe the creators of Pantheon Talking like knew about the like two, you know, like the two singers, and were like, oh shit, there's this American show that looks like that. Let's make that. Let's make it look like that to make fun of like flash cartoons and shit. That's just my like little conspiracy theory. But then it gets better. After we finish like watching Hype of Yami, it reminded me of another terribly animated flash animated show, Kappa Mikey. Have you ever heard of that? It was supposed to be like a fucking show that's like Western cartoons meets anime, and like he's like a Western, like he's like a Western show looking character in like an anime world, and also he's from America. But the anime part is also animated in Flash, and it looks... I need to like show like a second of this. You do not understand how bad this looks. Like it's insane. This might be the worst, like most like not funny poorly animated, utterly obnoxious, trying too hard, just the most like dog shit cartoon I've ever seen. And because of that, it kind of rocks. Like, look at this. Where's the specific like scene that is really, really cool? It's when he's like in the fucking airport. Where is it? Like, just looking at it again, it's giving me like an ulcer. It all looks like how to draw anime like magazines. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, work with me here. It's all on YouTube also. I don't think anybody owns this anymore. Like, it's just all on YouTube for you to like watch if you really want to. Sorry for you know, like tangenting. There you go. Oh, what a perfect first frame to show. Here it is.
He's an American kid.
No way, it's this shot specifically. Look at this shit. Look at that! The moment that this appeared on screen, Poco was like, this is all traced! What the fuck is this? It's so bad! It's awful. And like, there's this fucking character, this stupid little butler character that's like animated like this. Like, their idea of like anime is just to like make the characters constantly like be off model and like chibi and like just do this. Oh, it's bad. Oh, and also this happens, there's like this fucking like, I guess this recording like on TV has this like little bumper of a dragon like spitting fire there, and that like actually scared Puku when it happened. Oh man, just so like fun. And like all the characters like are as like stupid and like generic as you would expect, and like all the plots are super predictable. It's just like, it's like a shitstorm of fuck. Sorry, we've been watching AVGN also. Why doth he monkeys go inside the barrels? Are they stupid? Ooh. Funky's theme in DKC1 was supposed to be for Killer Instinct. It was gonna be Orchid's theme. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. They got the Beat Crusaders to do Kappa Mikey intro. I don't know what that is, but it did have like a fucking badass like rock intro, that show. Really good, really cool. And then also just to finish it off, because Kappa Mikey also reminded me of another terribly animated show. We watched the first episode of Drawn Together, which is that like, it's like supposed to be like a reality show of like various different cartoons like coming together, and they're all very like, you know, it's like reality show, reality TV. They're, oh my god, they're very crass and like, you know, say fuck and like swear and shit. And it's not good. It's not good. Not funny. Not charming. Not endearing. Nothing. It's nothing. It's purely like vile for the sake of being vile. All the characters are like 1000% unlikable, and like there's nothing about it that is remotely like good. It really sucks. Also, this enemy rocks. This stupid little weird like, it's like a 9-tailed cat that looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. It's really weird. Good enemy right there. Pretty fun. Drawn Together sucks so bad. Don't know why it has such a cult following. Has a cult following, huh? I kind of feared that. I was kind of afraid that it did. Like, I've seen like fan art of it before. Like, I've seen fan art of like at least the stupid goth girl, the 20s like goth like rubber hose girl, and I didn't even know that like in the show, like I could not predict like how like bitchy and like unlikable and awful those characters are. Because like I feel like with stuff like that, you know, reality TV, like Big Brother, stuff like that, it should be like, the characters should be like awful, like they make it like fucked up drama, you know, for comedy. It should be, you know, you can make it crass and like, oh god, you can make it crass and like dumb and just, you know, like crude, like fucking Panty and Stocking, I guess. But like when you make just all the characters be like these like just stereotypes of like people on TV, and like and also, you know, they have like a character that's like a video game like He's like Link, he's like a video game hero, and like he's always talking about like saving his girlfriend, but like they like, you know, they characterize him as like very like stereotypically like mannerisms that would be like seen as like gay, you know, he's very fruity, and just that character synopsis right there probably tells you like everything you need to know about the show. It's not good. It's bad. It's not great. Then we also like took 2 seconds looking at the movie because the show itself is already bad, but then the movie is actually flash animated. Like the start of the show is like not traditional, it's like digital, but it isn't flash. And then why is Diddy in an empty barrel? And then once like the movie, it was like around the time of the movie, they had switched to fucking flash animation, and it like sucks just as much as you would expect. And it's also just a really bad movie also. In that movie, the whole like crux of the movie is that they're like complaining about South Park like having moral lessons and not just being crass for the sake of being crass. They're like, oh, all these other cartoons, they feel like they need a point. And like the plot of the movie is that they quote unquote need to find a point. They need to go to like the land of forgotten cartoons or whatever to get a point, so they can be a cartoon about a point and not be like cancelled, as if that's the reason that like Drawn Together was cancelled to begin with, that it didn't have moral lessons like South Park. Not that it sucked and was a terrible show, but because it didn't have moral lessons. So that just leads me to believe that the show was just like made by very perturbed people. Oh, good. Like, it just leads me to believe that, like, the main creators are just kind of, like, not very well mentally. Like, not in a good spot. But, yeah, that was our day. And then, besides that, we watched the AVGN Pepsi Man episode. Also, like, AVGN Seaman episode. And we watched a bunch of... Fuck! And we watched a bunch of, Mr. Wilson. Colony Strikes Back. Huh? The fuck? I thought it was being called. It was just my mom screaming at something unrelated to me, which, you know, that's fine by me. If it's unrelated to me, I'm good. I'm crying. So yeah, that was my like, what day was yesterday? That was my Tuesday. How was yours? Fuck. Hate these fucking cats. I'm like any like semblance of like paying attention to the game that I once had is gone. Like, I'm completely, like, just on like, pure autopilot now. Hey, what? Oh, shit. Rah. 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 There's a Binding Shovel Knight that's like this. Rah. Alright. we really, like, have fun in those VCs. Sometimes we'll just, like, think of, like, a random fucking, like... We'll just get, like, a random task assignment and, like, go for it. Also, like, another one of the things that we did yesterday was, like, I was looking for a toy that I had as a kid and I could never find it again. It was called Titanium Home Play. It was, like, a little Brazilian, like, stupid little robot toys that were, like, fully articulated. And, like, for so long, I could not find the name of these and, like, find pictures of them on the internet. And yesterday, I was able to by looking them up on, like, you know, like, market, like, place sites. And here it is. God, it looks stupid. I had like one of these and it was like orange, but I don't think it had a face. It looks really stupid with a face. Where is it? Where is my image? Where is my funny robot? What? Hello? Robot? There is my robot. It doesn't really look like a robot. It's just a little man. Like, look at that. That is like a cool toy. If you remove the face. I really hate the face a lot. Like these stupid fucking like sticker faces that look like clip art. Looks dumb. I'm pretty sure mine as a kid did not have any sort of face at all. And it was just like a very bulky like metal, like plastic and like metal joints toy that you could like pose and like move as you wanted. And I thought it was the coolest shit ever. It was apparently also an expensive toy that my grandpa gave to me. Like this shit is like rich kid toys. Like, around the time, you know, I had it. And I think you can also, like, swap out their, like, pieces for, like, other ones. And make them, like, rainbow-y. But, yeah. It took me so long, like, looking up, like, articulated orange metal toy and stuff like that. But the problem is that, one, that's a Brazilian product, that little robot toy. It's like Homeplay is like a Brazilian brand. Anytime that I looked up, like searched like articulated robot toy orange, it would give me this fucking toy that's called a Dummy 13. It's like a 3D printed little like action figure, like that. It's like fully posable. It looks pretty cool, but like, I almost went to rewind there. Oh, the addiction. It's like a little like posable, like articulated little action figure. That's just like a little robot thing. And every single time I tried looking up the fucking Titanium Homeplay, it would just give me the Dummy 13 every single time, and it was like making me depressed because I couldn't find this childhood toy no matter how hard I tried. But the way that I actually found it, the way that I actually found it was by looking up on like Brazilian like free market and looking up like articulated robot toy, and then just like scrolling to like maybe 10 pages like in, there was like a one of these, and it was like I was able to see the name like Titanium, and I was like, oh, there it is. So the moral lesson here is never give up on searching things on the internet, because you will find that. Oh, I cut less. What was any of that? Where am I? These fucking honeycomb levels are so like, what the fuck? They're so confusing. They have like dead ends and like weird like pathways. They're like mazes. It's like a ghost house in Mario World. What? Interesting. Okay. Is that a Crusher? Clubba. Okay. What does Clubba do again? Stop right there, yet scummy swabs. I'll throw you overboard. Pay up. It's a toll? Why am I being told? And for what? Takes you to the Lost World. Right. So do you have to do all of Lost... Oh god. Do you have to do all of Lost World before beating the game, or else you don't get the true ending? How does that work? Like, I feel like you can't do the Lost World once you're in like the Cramcopter at the end of the game. No? Maybe? I don't know. Oh well. Oh shit, this is the scary level. Ramby Rumble. This is also the end of the level. The world. Fuck! This is the end of the Cram Land. Crazy Cram Land. Great name. Big fan. Stick to the ground. Fun. It's really sometimes it can be like kind of, you know, like either frustrating or like kind of I don't know, embarrassing to visit like things that you enjoyed and watched as a kid. Especially I guess things like this, but like me and Pug have been rewatching the AVGN clone. This is an ongoing effort for like a while now, but like we've been rewatching like the Brazilian AVGN clone that I used to watch as a kid. You know, me rewatching him watching it for the first time with like YouTube auto-generated subtitles, which add some like added humor because they're often very wrong. And usually like sometimes, you know, it can be kind of like you can like go back to something like that you watched as a kid, and it can kind of like, you're kind of like ooh, you know, like, ooh, it's kind of lame, kind of corny. But those fucking Wilson videos, I still enjoy them a lot. You know, I guess I have many like good memories associated, but I still laugh at them. They're still fun. Okay, they're good. Bye, Cactus. Have fun with whatever you gotta do. Fuck. That he also he got an actual interview with the AVGN. Like, he had an interview with James Rolfe. Fuck. Like 6 years ago, he like had him like on a little, you know, like call, and like there's like subtitles. It's really cool. There's English subtitles for when Portuguese is being like said, like it's like being used in the video, and Portuguese subtitles for when they're talking in English. So that, you know, like the audiences of AVGN and Wilson can like converge in one video. And like he asks stuff like, oh, like what do you think, like what is the craziest thing a fan did to you? What do you think about like AVGN's like type creators in other countries and stuff? And it's very heartwarming. You can really tell that like Wilson is very like emotional over it, because like his like biggest inspiration for his channel is James Rolfe. It's like he's like a mix of James Rolfe and JonTron. Like he has like JonTron editing, except he isn't, you know, evil like JonTron, thankfully. It's kind of like an interesting mix, but you can tell. Oh, okay, you can tell that Davy G and Bart like prevails more, and it's very cute seeing him like interview him like that. Isn't this song also not from this game or made for this game? Like, why do I remember something like that? Like this song was like made for fucking Killer Instinct or something? I don't know. Could be wrong. It doesn't really like sound like this game's sound. Oh god. Very scary also. And then it's over. That part really isn't that hard. Like that shit like gets you like scares you shitless as a kid, but it's really not that hard. It's just like an intense chase. Have to get all Cramp Coin and beat all of Lost World to get through ending, but you can still beat the game without them. What I'm asking is, if I get to the helicopter at the end without having yet like done Lost World, am I locked into bad ending forever? Bad ending, locked in. Also, boss time. This one is kind of fucked up. It's kind of finicky. You're not locked out of it? Good. That's all I wanted. Also very funny in these games. I think it started with this one. It doesn't happen in the first game, in the first DKC. But sometimes you just ride the animal buddy, and in some levels, you just are the animal buddy. Like Diddy and Dixie enter like a morphing barrel that turns them into their animal friend, which is really fucking bizarre. Like again, just video gamey and like complete nonsense. Very fun. Oh god. I can, you know, understand it from like a game design perspective. It's like for this particular like boss, they want you to be the parrot like at all times, right? Like if you are playing this as just Diddy and Dixie riding the parrot, you would like take damage and lose the parrot and like have to go get it back. So the way around is just you become the parrot and you have one extra life. It's cool. Oh god. Very, very finicky fucking hitbox, that little stinger. I also think it's very fun that in Donkey Kong Country 1 you fight Queen Zinger, and then in this you fight King Zinger. And King Zinger is like physically smaller than the female one, because that's how real bees kind of work. I think that's a really fun detail. And then the fucking Zingers are like extinct in DK 3, and like there's only buzzsaws. And then they're fine in DK 64 again. They retconned it. God, their legs look so disgusting in this game. I love that little sound also. Like wait, what was I gonna say? Oh fuck. Their models in Donkey Kong Country 1 are like visibly simpler. Like you can tell that like the Zingers look a lot more like simplistic in the first DKC, and then this one they're like a little bit more realistic and gross. It's pretty fun. I really like that weird little buzzing sound when he like shoots the projectiles every which way. The little. It's very musical. It's like weirdly musical when it does that. Oh! Okay. I might have to start rewinding. Saves come in the level where I have to use the animal buddy that they're designed for. The levels you become them. If your favorite AVGN quotes is, you know when bees sting you, their asses break off and they die? He said it for no reason. Was it during Donkey Kong at least? Let's save. Or, I don't know. Where the fuck is Wrinkly Kong also? I can't save. It's just kind of a long walk. Whatever. I'll do it legit, I guess. Unless this actually takes me like half an hour. If my dinner, like, it's ready, like, and I need to go, I will just cheat. Where is Rinky? Oh, there's Rinky. God, I'm stupid. Can't remember the context. Yeah, he just does that. He just says shit sometimes. Right. Yay. Dinner. Remember when I was fighting the knight in Deltarune, and I started out like, ha, wow guys, the knight. And I was like, anytime I would eat like a dinner item in the game, I was like, dinners. I was like, ha, very fun. And then I got angry at it. And then I got pissed off Gamer Rage. They actually patched that fight recently, but I ain't fucking fighting that anymore. I gave up on that. I'm not doing that boss fight anymore. That's badass. Ugh. For some reason, like I read that in my mind, it was like a Carl from Aqua Teen voice. That's badass. I think he says that at some point. He says like he's like your car is badass. Too bad you're a pussy. Like he's really angry for no reason at like a friend of his. It's really fun. I love that scene. It's also like good because like it's like interrupt. He's like, your car is badass, and the guy's like, I know. Too bad you're a pussy. It's pretty good. Pretty badass. Another like Carl quote that I think about a lot is like when Meatwad like sets his house on fire or whatever. Meatwad says like, you know, I think we shouldn't have set the house on fire, or maybe we should have set the house on fire. And then Carl's like, yeah, I think it's one or the other. Can you pick one? Like, can you choose one? I love that show. I wish it was like easier to like watch in bulk, but it kind of isn't, because it's like kind of a repetitive show. Like I wanted to show like I just gotta like pick out the best episodes and like show them to Puku, because he never watched them all, and it's a really good show and it like hits. Even if like some of the mid seasons kind of like had me a little bored, like it felt like the show was becoming like kind of like formulaic a little bit, and the plots were just kind of like eh. But it when it's good, it's real good. Very quotable, very funny. Can't even hit it from the fucking front. Dear God. Okay. Maybe I gotta like not hold up when like flying with fucking Parrot. Wow. Uh-huh. Wow. Ooh. Dear God. You know what they should have done? Actually, that's a spoiler, never mind. They should have done anything. Here's a cool new idea for a character, though. A cool, like, evil... Think like the evil parrot from this game, like the fucking evil, like, Squawks. Whatever his name is, like Screech or something. Think of, like, an evil parrot character. But, like, I don't know, he's maybe like a zombie, he's, like, rotting. And he's called Parrot. You know, like a parrot, but he's also rotting. What do you think? What do you think about this one? I think this one has potential. Do I even need to hold run to, like, fly fast with this thing? I can't tell. God, so precise. Dear God. It's like... Oh, hair trigger precise. Right, there you go. One. Is he gonna shoot? Such a beautiful little, like, melodic sound. Like, just a little, like, bee, like, buzzing, like, in rhythm. Oh! Alright, bro. It's fucking... Nope. Nope. Okay. God, it's so, like, difficult just, like, hitting it. Not even just dodging it, just hitting it. Okay. The sound is very funny. Sound design is so good that it even sounds funny backwards. How's that? Come on. Is that like a universal experience? Like when you're a kid, like on the computer, and you learn that you can like take any sound file and like reverse it to make it sound weird and ghoulish and like sometimes funnier? I feel like that is because like there's like a phenomenon like in the internet of like song from X game, but it's reversed. Like, I don't know, Mario Bros theme, but in reverse. Sonic Adventure, Live and Learn, but reversed. It's literally what it says on the can. It's just this song, but it's playing backwards with weird audio. I feel like that's a very easy like thing to like do and like feel like you accomplished something. Like, wow, I inverted the song, like I put it backwards and now it sounds weird. Even though you really didn't do a lot besides like make the program do your job for you. It's all about the small victories. God damn it, what the fuck? And this is all phase 1 also. Really fucked up. Also, why do I feel like the Zingers did not... No, they did have spikes in the first game too. Like spikes on their fucking abdomen. That's a fucking yellow jacket, bro. You can't mess with that. Be like instant kill. If like you get touched by it. And not, you know, the regular 2 hits kill. Oh my god! No! No! Can I play the Donkey Kong 2 GBA game? Is that any different at all? Like, you know, like, I know that the third one is very different. Like, the KC 3 GBA is different. But is the second? I never, like, looked into it. Never felt like... I never feel... I feel like I never heard anyone, like, say anything about it, unlike the third. Also, hello, Tommy, what's up? Sorry, I shut my pants just there. Has some additional minigames and stuff. Well, then no. Then the answer is no. Because the audio is probably fucked up and weird. Shark streamer. Dear fucking god, man, just let me go. Just let me do it. Okay, there we go. Good. It's like, for games that were made for... Fuck. Games that were made for GBA, I like the weird crusty audio. Like, I feel like, you know, like, again, soundtracks like Metroid Fusion, Wireland 4, WarioWare, those soundtracks were made with that sound chip, like, and sound effects and sound chip were made with, like, that console in mind, because they were made for it, but, like, stuff like a port, like Mario Advance, like Yoshi's Island, or, what is it called? Or Donkey Kong GBA games, or, you know, I can't think of many others. Stuff like that. It sounds like crusty because you have the point of comparison of the other, like, the better one, the better audio one with the more crusty one. Kind of same with Mega Drive and Super Nintendo, like, game, like, soundtracks. If a game only has, like, one or the other, then it just sounds right, but, like, I feel like typically, like, when the game, like, has the 2 soundtracks, the Genesis one always sounds kind of, like, more, like, shrill and weird and, like, fucked up. But also, if you try fucking putting the music from Sonic 1, or just from the 3 Sonic games on Mega Drive, if you tried putting that into the SNES, probably would sound like shit. It's just parted music, you know, it's kind of an awkward spot. I hate this boss. God. Okay. The cancer didn't spread? Oh, that's good. Peaceful. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Perhaps, like, what's it called? Perhaps don't smoke during that time when you're, like, redoing the whole, like, medical procedure. Procedure. Or just, you know, the time that you're still doing all this. I think that would be a good idea. But now... Hello? Oh, okay. Good. Good patterns. No, like... One kind of unfortunate thing about these bosses, I guess with this one particularly, no telegraphing for anything. Like, nothing. Once it's gonna shoot the spikes out, it just does. Once it's gonna turn around on a dime, it just does. It doesn't have, like, an animation for, like, before it, like, turns or, like, changes trajectory. And that makes it kind of unfair. Oh, there it is. It's small. See, because it's a male bee, it's like a tiny little fucking thing. It's not big at all. That's very funny. Like, you fucking, like, shrink it. Poor fucking thing. Can I link something to listen before the stream is over? Sure. It'll be, like, over, like, right after this boss, too. So, you know. Why didn't you fucking take damage, dick? Oh, get out of my fucking tail, bro. Grow up! Get a life! Oh, there it's that. Ooh, oh, good. Yay! Sticker Brush Symphony sounds good on... Oh, sounds really nice on GBA. I see. No, I'm not having surgery anytime soon. Can you do it despite that anyway? Not smoke, that is. Gloomy Gulch. Here's the ghost level. Isn't there only like one world after this? I'm like around the end, like part of the game. Like it's this gloomy, and then there's like the evil, fucked up, like final, like Karoo zone. Then the helicopter, and then the game is over. And the helicopter is like one level. So yeah, next time I can probably beat the game. Sticker Brush Symphony, GBA. Let's see. Oh my god, so dinky and angelic. That rocks. Yeah, that's good. That's sweet. I guess with this like beautiful rendition, we'll end the stream. This was very fun. I don't want to. Okay, man, do whatever you want, but like maybe put it into consideration. Anyway, this was very fun. I like this game. Like, this has been my like favorite playthrough of this game like ever so far. Even though, you know, I'm already at the point of like saves coming. It's been pretty fun. Just like enjoying the like artistic intent of the game. It's very fucking beautiful. And you know, just cool and innovative for its time. But yeah, next time I guess we'll beat it and do like Lost World shit. I don't know, maybe it'll be a 3-part or something. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you another time.